Alright, welcome back to another session. I'm on the wrong mic, aren't I? Prepare for audio changes. In the meantime, while I do that,
Ad break?
we'll go ahead. No. I kind of stopped doing ad breaks because I don't really care too much about Twitch stream anymore. It's there to record the thing. So
Oh my
I'm
god,
on the
that's my
right mic.
phone!
That's why I told you it's time to wake up earlier.
Oh!
I guess since she's away, I can't do Medina for first. So we'll go ahead and get Bandit. Bandit, go ahead and give us your character introduction.
I'm shocked, floored,
Nay, offended.
and shocked again.
Shock squared. That's intense.
It is. A good morning. I'm Bandit, the one who doesn't have a catchy intro yet because I can't think of one. And my fun fact is Bandit never had any siblings and never will.
That's just
Goose, you might say, and had a full conversation with a mirror and turned into accusing the mirror of hiding its deepest, darkest secrets inside of it. He then smashed the mirror into a million pieces because he thought it was
Was this in the tavern?
Yeah.
sounds like a boatload of repressed trauma.
Oh dear.
After all the good that the tavern keep did for y'all, you broke his mirror.
He!
And
You
window.
do not associate me with that.
Look, man, those curtains were out to get me.
That
Oh my
was
God,
not
that
the
was
same
okay.
tavern. Leo!
That was in here.
Hello,
Yes, it was the
I'm
outer skirt one.
Clark. I play with Rashi's Underfall. Quick fun fact about Leo is that does Leo prefer coffee or tea? He does drink both, and he does prefer coffee over tea. And this is a part of his morning routine.
Leo hitting us with his 100 pre-prepared fun facts list. Alright, and for our next character introduction, we'll go ahead and get Bandit. No, I'm kidding. Menadina, go ahead.
Hey everyone, I'm Elena. I play Manadina, the badass bitch with the scythe. Fun fact about Manadina was that when she was figuring out what weapons she was mostly attuned to or was more skilled at, she almost shot her instructor with the bow.
How do you... I guess maybe your
You had an
instructor
I
No,
meant
no,
with an arrow, but she was using the bow.
It's like the classic, they're in the stance and then the arrow just starts to go
Alright.
and just shoots off to the side.
Yep.
Barton.
Hello, I'm Calvin. I play Varden, the fishy paladin of the group. My fun fact for this week is Varden just he hates the sound of dripping water. It's a cross between a always looking out for a leak in a boat. So if there's any kind of odd sound of water trickling in somewhere, that's usually a bad thing. But it's also just so far away from the just constant currents of a body of water, of a river, or of a open ocean, that it kind of drives him crazy.
I see. Good to know. Keep that in mind for the future.
I just have to remember
Who
that I
wants
said
to
this.
go ahead and give us the recap? I guess maybe we should do a fun fact for Should we do a fun fact for Yogurt? He's not here.
Yeah, sure. I can tell him what it was next week.
Considering that I'm not gonna be here for the next 2 weeks, I should say no, because I don't want you to give Dante random ass fun facts.
Fair enough.
All in favor, say aye.
Uh,
Aye.
Or you could just go message
Okay,
Aiden.
fine.
No, we'll go ahead and do a recap.
I did mine last week.
Yeah. Who wants to go ahead and give recap as to what we're doing?
No one.
Don't
Come
everyone
on.
jump at once.
Yeah, don't everybody jump at the
Let's do it
opportunity.
again.
Alright, I'll do it.
I can
Did
do it again.
No, you can't do it again. That's not how this works.
Damn it.
Alright, Varden, you and me, who's doing it?
I can give it a
Um,
shot. My notes for last week aren't as good as they were the last time I did it, but
Okay.
we can.
I know Varden did it recently. I feel like it was Varden, then Mine.
And
I don't
then
know
I
who
think it was
was-
Tyler. And
You know, is it a Dante recap?
Did I do it recently?
Have we gotten a Dante recap since since the fight on the boat?
Since the fight on the boat, that was 2 sessions ago. No.
I kind of want a Dante recap before the fight on the boat goes out of memory. Let's get a
Well, it
Dante
wouldn't- It wouldn't include the fight on the boat because that was 2 sessions ago.
Yeah, that was 2 ago.
That's fair. Damn it, I wanted to hear how Dante felt about that fight.
he missed his chance.
Missed opportunity. Alright. I guess, yeah, we can... Whoever wants to go. That's not...
Oh, I did 32. And then there was 2 between maybe Mene and someone. Or I think Dante did do the boat one.
Yeah, he
He
did.
didn't do the boat
Yeah.
one.
No, I
Did
did
he
the
do
boat one.
Yeah.
Elaine did the
Uh-huh.
boat one.
Because I wrote the
Oh.
notes for that one.
I think I did the one
I
before.
don't
the
care who
boat.
does it. We're arguing over recap. Somebody just do it at this point. Holy hell.
And then Leo did the last one. Varden, it's you.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes, I guess. Okay, so this last one started off pretty much right after our death-defying combat on the boat. Well, I guess not right after, but so we landed. We made landfall at a tiny kind of trading outpost, I guess, on Lyson. And there's several buildings. There's a dry dock. There's a trading post and a tavern. There were a bunch of dwarves, elves, and snake-looking people, kind of going back and forth between the 3 buildings, all obviously consumed by the darkness. As we're heading off the boat, there's a dwarf tried to get on and check to see if we had our papers to make sure that we are not smuggling anything, I guess. And we just kind of ignored him, and we just walked past him onto land. And let's see. So first we went and checked out the trading port, but then it was kind of crowded, and we decided to go over to the tavern instead. After a little bit of shenanigans in the tavern, we decided to go check out the dry dock, and we uncovered. Let's see. We discovered that they. Well, we kind of discovered it later, but at the dry dock, we noticed that they had stopped trading something, which we ended up finding that they had stopped trading pearl steel recently. And there was a conversation going on in one of the boats in the dry dock about using the pearl steel as little eyes for the mastheads, and we found out that those eyes were how the Triton tracked a lot of the trading vessels, and they kind of acted as a advanced passport for them to know who is where as they reflect the light into the water. Jared's acting like he doesn't recall
I
this.
deleted a I was trying to fix my audio, and I just deleted a source off of my Streamlabs. So if you're watching, when people are watching the recap, at one point everything's just gonna go black for a second.
Oh.
That's what just happened.
I thought you were like reacting to something I was saying, and I was being just completely inaccurate. So that's fair. That's fair. Let's see. So after that, we decided to try to see if we could procure. So we were able to like kind of lift one pearl steel eye from one of the ships in the dry dock, and then we decided we wanted to try to procure another one to act as our passport to go try to sail into the capital. And so we go to the trading post. We try talking to one of the traders there. That does not go well. We basically make no progress. And in the end, we decide to go scavenge the shore, trying to find a shipwreck potentially that will let us scavenge one of the pearl steel eyes. Through a lot of scouring, we eventually do find a shipwreck. We go out to get the eye from the masthead, and we are ambushed by two crocodile-like creatures. Nearly death roll us a couple times, but we end up making it out unscathed. For the most
Somehow.
part, I'd say unscathed as in there were no deaths. We were definitely very scathed. But yeah, we make it through the combat. We get the pearl steel eye, and then, as I recall, that's where we left off.
Yeah. Left off right after the combat, that is correct. I think that covers most of it. Kind of continuing from there, you guys have just wrapped up getting these two pearl steel eyes, and kind of you what are you doing next? I don't really have anything other than what's your next plan?
I kind of forget
Back
what
to
our
the
plan
boat.
was. Yeah, back to the boat.
We need to
take a
put the
nappy nap.
pearl steel eyes in.
Do we need to carve a figurehead?
Just
we
steal
need
one.
to-
Not
there
even
already was
necessarily a
one.
figurehead. We just need to put the eyes in.
And
It's a
carve a
good one.
figurehead in the meantime
Sure.
that we can eventually put up.
Okay.
I don't know if we need to convince
I would love
the
to
one who
rest. That sounds like a great
to
idea.
do it.
Nappy
But
naps.
It's probably not a bad idea. Yeah.
Well, I feel
we
like
should
after
probably
we get everything set up, we're probably trying to sail around Lyson to.
I don't
Can
know
we
if we want to
investigate?
sail around or if we think that we might have new opportunities.
I
Now that
think
we're
last
friends of
we
the sea
decided
here.
that we were.
I don't think
I
Friends of
think-
the Sea means anything on land.
Yeah. I mean, I
That's
think
true.
when we were talking to the guy in the tavern, I remember him being like, "There's." He's
Not really
basically
anything
we
for
need to
us
go
to
to
gain
the
there.
basically need to go to
Yeah.
the capital to make any progress, and
We don't know where
Wouldn't
that
know where it
is.
yeah, so we gotta find out.
Yeah, so currently you don't know where the capital is. You still need to do that research.
Correct.
I know you had two more locations on your docket for places you wanted to sail to in Lyson.
Correct. That is also true.
Mhm.
I think we were kind of just trying to like make landfall at all of the port locations to see if that leads us to closer to the capital or leads us to any clues.
Ooh.
I'm
Northern
working
Guard
on
has
audio
radio
stuff. I'm so sorry.
You're
Pretty
good.
good.
Gotta go to the one near Dawnstone Pass is the next port.
Yeah, and looking at the map, I think we might just be better off walking on the main, the land.
There's no routes.
Yeah, well, I mean, there are to the other landfall spot. You just have to kind of
Through
go
a
through that one
cave.
mountain area. Yeah.
I don't know
But
if
the
I
other
want to go
option
through a
is
cave.
sailing super far around and back through more spires.
Oh, no, it's not. Are you talking? Oh, you're talking about the very last spot. The last
Yeah.
spot, sure, but the next spot,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once we land at the next spot, I think we're better off
yeah.
walking around on the land than
And we'll
sailing
probably
around
go
the
to the Tower of
Tower of
Lost.
Lost.
Along
Yeah.
the way. Yeah. Yeah, good plan.
Like
Okay,
it.
so you're going to the eastern docking zone.
No. We're going to oh yeah, it is the eastern
That
one.
is
I
the eastern
forget east and west. Eastern one, Downstone Pass. Near that one.
Yeah.
Or
near
the
that
exit of that one.
Okay, cool. And then you're going to the Tower of Lost.
Well, we're gonna see
Well,
what's at the
we'll
dock
take it as
first.
we get there.
Yeah, you'll take it as you get there. Yep, definitely.
There's gonna be nothing there.
If that's the case, then we'll probably end up going to the Tower of Lost. Or maybe we go to the pass first. I don't know. Democracy.
There's a puzzle. You guys see 7 lines in 4 different quadrants.
That.
Maybe that'll happen. I'm trying to, dude. I'm trying to figure out what sounds the best right now.
Dude's bass is
good.
crazy right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is it better?
Mm-mm.
I mean,
Absolutely
it's a
not.
pretty clear
It's
sound.
very legible. It is
Yeah.
very legible, which is a
It's
good
legible,
thing.
but
It is relatively good. There is certainly room for improvement, and there's a lot of room
Dude.
for unimprovement.
I
there's
started
bass sensitive
early.
people in this in this chat.
I started early with the intention of doing this before the stream, and then my camera stopped working as well.
Here's not having a good time with
Classico.
his PC right now.
All right.
Let's see how he's over there.
I think this sounds better because I can hear my own audio right now.
Good.
But it does still sound a little echoey, and I don't know why. I don't know if I can know, man.
It sounds like there's 2 inputs going on right now.
There aren't. I can see the input list. There's 3 inputs.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll go down to 1 input, and I bet you it'll continue to sound the same. Yeah.
It's so fun now.
Maybe.
I don't know what you did, but
man.
yeah.
I think you're
Fuck.
getting the echo because
Whatever.
of your noise gate, and
No.
just because you're in a big room.
No, I turned off. I turned off.
We're good.
I turned off an audio source that had no inputs, and
Oh, lovely.
it went away. Like
Lovely.
probably some weird engine stuff happening in the background there. All right, cool. We
Oh,
finally
100%.
fixed that. It's been like 7 streams where I've had that weird echo thing going on.
Oh, shit. Damn. Yeah.
Yippee.
I've been listening to it on the recaps while I was editing, and then trying to fix it between every stream, and I could not figure out what was causing it. I just opened my hidden inputs, and they're all hidden because they all have no source coming into them. They all have a null value as the source, and there was one that was unmuted, and I was looking at its what's the term? The thing that moves up and down when audio is going through a source, and there was no audio going through it, so it was silent. But I muted that one, and then the echo went away.
Yep. Lovely. That's
We get closer and closer every day to the shotgun in the printer. Okay. So you guys make your way back to the boat, and you have two, well, technically you have three pearl steel eyes, three little small orbs
Yeah.
about the size of the head of a spoon. Not enough to do anything with other than maybe make like a small trinket or put on the front of your boat and hope that what you've been hearing around this consumed town is true. Bandit seems intent on carving a figurehead. Bandit, are you going to try to get some of this wood from this wrecked boat to bring back? Because you have no extra wood on the boat.
Is there not extra wood at the dock, at the dry docks? For construction?
Yeah, you would have to steal it.
Why don't we just? Why
Why
don't I just
steal?
carry it?
You could
Okay,
buy it. Are we going to do this
if you can
again?
If you can carry it from the shipwreck, then sure.
Yeah, I can carry it.
All right. So you're going to carry it back to the boat and we'll go from there. I'm not gonna make there be any difficulty on the checks. We'll just have y'all head back to the you did a skill challenge to get here, so you know your way back. You all very raggedly, some of you in single digit HP, make your way back to the dock. And you walk up onto the ship to wrap up kind of the day's adventure. And when the plank comes out to let y'all back on, the dwarf walks up the plank and he goes, I don't have you on the visitor list. I don't know
push him
how
a
you
little
managed
away.
to.
Jesus. What?
It's nicer than what I was going to suggest.
Can I try to stop this from happening?
Yeah, Dante, you've had enough. Today was a long day. You go to pick up the dwarf and throw him in the water. Varden, you kind of grab him while Dante's got him over the edge of the boat and he's still talking. He's like halfway through his spiel. He's like, you should probably turn around and go back. The merfolk usually don't like it. And you're like, Dante, no, Dante.
It's not worth it.
It's worth it. It's so fucking worth it.
No, he's not causing any harm.
He's causing me mentally
Don't
harm.
you just
But is it worth
go
him
lay down?
being if people do recover after we've gotten rid of the darkness, is it worth having that on your hands? Because there's no shot he's gonna be able to swim, I would imagine.
Dante, just go lay down.
I drop him.
Okay, Varden's currently holding him. So Varden, you go put him on the dock and you quickly run up the plank and the plank retracts behind you.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
And he kind of stops for a second where the plank should be and he just stares at the boat for a little bit and then he turns around and walks away.
Perfect.
God bless.
How's Bandit doing? He was one of the people who nearly got death rolled. What's Bandit doing when he gets back to the boat?
He's helping guide Mene holding the wood somewhere, and then he's going to start consulting with Minnow on what she wants the figurehead to look like.
What would you prefer my form take, Captain? The
Th-
figurehead
this
is representative of me, isn't it?
Yes. So this should be yours decision.
Your opinion
What's your
matters
magic?
much to me, Captain. Plus, I have not seen much of the world. You told me you come from somewhere where there's a sun.
Something like that. What do you envision? My opinion is I want your opinion.
How much have you talked to Minnow about here? How much does Minnow know about Bandit? How much have you shared?
Probably a good amount. Probably. I mean, I would assume Minnow would be asking questions like she used to when we first got the shield and trying to get to know
she
people.
definitely would have been continuously asking questions.
Yeah,
The
and
question-
Bandit would like not. He's a fairly open book. He's not going to give up information out of the blue, but if you ask, he's like, yeah, sure, I'll tell you. So, a good amount. Probably more than most of the party knows.
Okay, Minnow's gonna respond with Minnow responds with, "I'm unsure. I don't have any preferred appearances. Would you like me to look like her, Captain?"
Um, hmm. What would Bandit think of that?
All I can envision is Minnow going, "Paint me like one of your French girls."
Stop!
Oh
Oh my
god.
You're so
God.
bad.
Calvin, no.
What? What do you want?
You?
Um. hmm.
Carve me like one of your Moppox, Captain.
All right, I'm gonna think about what he would think of that.
That one puts Bandit into. He's like, I'll get back to you.
Everyone else, decide what you're doing now that you're back on the boat.
I'm going to sleep.
Well, you gave me my task.
Well, you
Yeah,
put the
Mene
log
carries
down. They
some
can do
wood,
whatever
puts
you
the
want.
wood down, and then leaves. Goes to do whatever Mene needs to do. I'm assuming everybody's resting. I'm assuming nobody's doing anything.
Resting in some
Honk
light
shoe.
ship work.
I expect you,
It's
Bandit.
mostly gonna be resting.
I'll
We can
do
talk about it later. In general, Bandit makes spins maybe
Take 20.
it would take you way longer to carve a figurehead than like 20 hours. Like,
No, I'm saying like taking 20 as in like whatever amount of time it takes for a 20.
got it. Killed the damn thing. Fly's been bothering me the whole stream.
He wants it to be perfect.
Okay. So I imagine y'all start sailing before. What's y'all's in the meantime? Because I'm gonna say it's gonna take you a little longer than it's gonna be like a couple days project to build a figurehead. You know how long it takes to carve out a ship's figurehead?
What we'll do is he's gonna make a temporary figurehead that's just like really loosey goosey. Put the pearls in like a metal container thingy that he whips up to make sure they're secure and in the right place. And then while they're sailing, he'll work on it.
It can take several weeks, depending on the complexity and size.
Okay,
So-
we'll make this an
Especially-
ongoing project.
This will
Especially if you
add this
just
to
have a
Bandit's
hammer and chisel.
projects.
Mm-hmm.
We'll add it to the projects.
Alright.
This one he's gonna work on while we're sailing, and everyone can slowly learn what he's making.
7 sessions from now. Well, no.
Give you a description of what he makes at some point, or what he's aiming to make.
Best viewers on whatever the hell that is. Get the fuck out of here. All right. Yeah, so you make a temporary like pole that sticks out and then has the two dots on the end of it, what kind of angled downward towards the water, and then it's got a lamp over it, and you're like, perfect. And then Mene walks over and goes, wait, that's like a stick. The log is still over there. You made me carry that damn log.
You wanted this.
And I was assure you, takes out the carpenter's tools is not gonna go to waste.
All right. Y'all set off down shore, and sure enough, you don't see any combat on this this journey through the Leeson waters. As you travel south along the shore, kind of from that northeastern portion, kind of curving along the edge, keeping it not necessarily in sight of the boat, but every now and then you catch glimpses of the shore, and you know you're on the right track. Thankfully, you're on a map path that Minnow can follow, so no complex sailing checks are required. She makes her way down along the path, and after about a day's sailing, after y'all have rested for the night and then got up in the morning, after about another day, so it's been a day into your potion at this point, Dante. We'll say. I don't remember when we said you drank it, but
It was
you drank it during the journey, actually.
Yeah.
So we'll say it's been 8 days. You drank it like during week 1 of the 2-week sailing from y'all's base, and now this is the first day. So 8 days for your tracking purposes.
Okay.
I do think I still find it so funny that I gave you the ability to change one effect with a new one, and the first effect after I gave you that ability was gender change.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
It's
sad.
divine intervention.
So sad.
You're fucked.
It's all right, guys.
Head. Don.
He'll double
Don.
Dontina.
Beta. Dontina.
Valentina.
Dantina.
Dana.
Dana.
Did we eventually meet Dantina? Probably.
No.
Eventually. Did you revoke the
No.
ability for him to change?
Nope.
Revoke Bandit's ability to sleep. How about fucking
Again,
Revoke
its
that
ability
sounds,
Been there, done
that sounds
have
familiar.
round,
That
have
sounds
round 2, huh?
very
Oh, buddy.
familiar.
No, not again.
There ain't no saunas down here.
There ain't no saunas down here. There's probably saunas down here.
All right, you'll make it to the. Eventually, you'll make it to a where it's marked on the map for the Eastern Trade Dock. And as your boat kind of once again pulls into the shallower waters and kind of scrapes to a halt against the sand beneath you, there's not really a dock here. There's crushed wood. There's once again kind of 3 or 4 structures up on the shore, but they've all kind of been collapsed inwards and they're burnt to crisp. And there's very clear evidence of almost siege work here. Buildings look very intentionally destroyed. And it looks like it was never really cleaned up fully. There's still there's actually specifically skeletons of different types of creatures amongst the rubble as you kind of look onwards from the shore. Yeah, and you're at the Eastern Trade Dock.
Yikes.
That does not look good.
So it's just rubble. It's not actively like smoldering or anything like that.
It's been it's not smoldering.
So this happened long before,
Long before we
Folklore.
arrived.
I assume at least. Nat.
That's what I just killed earlier.
Eastern Trade Dock looks burnt to a crisp.
Correct.
All the buildings have been destroyed and the dock difficult to land and anchor at. Again, it's not impossible. You could choose to try to dock here and try to investigate. That is an option.
We could probably use the smaller boat. Would
Yeah,
make
use
sense.
the dinghy.
Dinghy.
All right,
Ding,
somebody make me a sea vehicles check to make your way to the shore.
I'm gonna vote for
Vehicles,
Varden to do this.
parentheses,
Doesn't Varden have that?
C. Vehicles parentheses C is a skill.
That's a skill.
Pretty sure there's a vehicles.
I know there's a land vehicles.
I know there's a land vehicles stat. And maybe it's parentheses water. Oh. No, it's just vehicle proficiency, and then there's no skill for it. It's just any check involving that vehicle. Do you have proficiency in vehicles water?
I mean, we didn't talk about it in our character setup, but I feel like I probably would. I feel like that's like
Can
the
sneak-
thing
It
I've
would've
been
been a
training for this whole time.
Yeah, it would have been a skill you took. Were you the one sailing, though? Is the thing? Like, if you weren't the one sailing,
I mean, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I don't know where I would have gone to take that skill, so I mean, I don't have it. If that is a skill you have to take. Oh wait, it's
that's a really good question.
I was gonna pass this like I know Ranger has it as an option for land
Yeah,
vehicles.
I know that I've seen
My
background.
enclave in particular.
Yeah, so we'll make it a wisdom based perception check, but you won't have advantage or you won't have your proficiency because you don't have
Yeah, that's fine.
you don't have proficiency with vehicles water.
Okay. Wisdom based. Okay. Cool. Okay, so I'm rolling with just a solid +2.
Mhm.
12.
12. All right, there's 5 of you. It's gonna be Bandit. No, it's Mene.
Let's go.
All right. You're about halfway through your rowing journey. You're still in deep enough waters. It's maybe 6-7 feet deep. I can't. Mine's tall as fuck though, so maybe this will be fine. That I actually, you know what? This will be fine that I rolled Mene.
Stop panicking! Stop panicking! You can stand.
You yeah,
You're
it's
so
a fucking,
right.
it's a Sonic meme. You brush up against kind of an old those pillars that they use to stabilize docks that are out over the water. That's kind of the tide is shifting up and over it every now and then, so you lose track of it and you hit the rowboat that you're rowing up towards the shore on that beam, and it kind of kicks the boat upwards, and everyone manages to keep their hold, but Mene kind of goes over the edge of the rowboat. And I'll have Mene make me a athletics check with advantage because she can stand.
All right, the first. Okay,
like-
that's a
it's like
one knock
6
difference. That's a 22.
Yeah, with a 22. It's only about 6'4" deep, so if anybody else had gone overboard, they would have had to swim. But Mene kind of stands the water up to about her neck. Just stands
Yeah,
up
I'm
after
just
getting thrown
slightly
overboard,
taller than
and
it.
kind of turns and looks up into the boat where the rest of y'all are sitting, and is like,
Sorry.
Mene, you quickly scramble back into the boat after what happened last time. Someone was in the water, and but with the 12, you guys do manage to make it ashore. To make it ashore, as I said, there is also there's rubble for destroyed buildings. The dock has been destroyed. The dry docks, the whatever tavern was here, whatever trading hall was here, all has been destroyed.
As an action, I'm going to use Divine Sense. So it doesn't last for long. It's just like a one-turn thing, but I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet, not behind total cover, and I also know if the area has been consecrated or desecrated.
Oh,
I don't know
this
if it's
area
gonna
has
matter,
been
but
desecrated.
that's kind of what I was suspecting.
Whoever destroyed this area, I'll even give you a little bit more info with your divine sense. You get a sense that this area was destroyed with an abundance of, I mean, obviously it's visible that this area was destroyed with an abundance of force, but almost more than was necessary. It's been completely desecrated to the point that you can tell the ground is almost cursed, and rebuilding here would almost certainly result in consequences.
Fire 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Mhm.
Well, that's an interesting tidbit. I will, of course, relay this to the rest of the party.
Interesting.
Yeah, as you kind of tap into your divine sense, you pretty much are your hairs stand on end, and you feel like you should leave.
Yeah, I don't like it here.
Look, if the fishman says that he doesn't like it here, that's not reassuring.
Hardly anything that's ever reassuring, especially down here. We want to explore, we explore. That's what I say to do.
If we explore, we just need to be on our guard in case anything's nearby.
Is Bandit already investigating before anybody's? I have a feeling Bandit got off the ship and went, well.
I didn't get off the ship, but I've been like kind of looking at the shore and everything there and trying to like pick out the areas of interest. He's gonna wait till at least probably Mena gets off before he does.
Okay, yeah, we'll say everybody's off the rowboat, but is Bandit going to investigate the area? I just know you have the highest investigation, so I think you do, so I'm giving the check to you.
Yes, I will investigate the area.
Hey, make me an
Very
investigation
much
check.
does.
My investigation is garbage.
Mine's
Guidance
only
it?
good when I do
Yeah,
jigsaw puzzles.
Is Leo walking
Or
over and giving him
or
a...
Inferno box.
Oh, I'll give him a little smack.
Okay. There's
Get
gonna be
good.
no-
Imagine Leo slaps most people on the ass, but for Bandit, he like rubs him on the head, like pats him.
Yeah, that
You
works.
you
Give him a
got
little
this.
pats.
He's
Gives
a
him
lot
little
better
head
if we're
pats.
happy with it
Yeah.
on the hat.
Total
27.
27.
Jesus.
So initially, very quickly as you begin to investigate, no signs of life at all. Looks like even to the point that you don't find much tracks here even. So this was whatever came through and destroyed this place did it long before the darkness came through, and then no one ever attempted to rebuild it.
I wonder fucking why.
And your investigation check is high enough to also tell that two more things. So the middle ground success. Whoever destroyed this place thoroughly destroyed all resources. So that you kind of make your way into the rubble of the trade, what you assume was the trade hall, and you kind of move boards aside to try to find crates. And every crate that was here has been shattered open, and the supplies inside destroyed to the best of the ability. You find metal that's been rusted by magic. You find food that's you find piles of like rotten goo. Wood is weak and brittle. Pretty much all the supplies here have been destroyed in some way. And then the third thing, at the highest tier, with your skill in Arcana involved with the investigation check, as you're kind of looking at the outside of these buildings and looking at the floors and looking at what might have destroyed this place, reveals a significant number of radiant burns on the structures.
Interesting.
Like to ask Yilgrid if he's familiar of any group of people known for using radiance.
Well, yeah, probably. I mean, clerics, angels, celestials.
Yilgrid has no idea.
Uh,
I don't think he'd have any idea given
Tuning him out.
how long this probably happened.
I've seen Leo use radiance before. He's got like the healing stuff and the flames from the sky.
Let's see.
The flames from the sky, You dig?
Any indicator of what people lived here before the place is utterly annihilated?
Yeah, with that investigation check, and also I said earlier, you guys are, as you kind of dig through everything, the skeletons make a variety of races. Again, you have the snake folk, you have some elven skeletons, dwarven, you have a couple merfolk that were all in the trade center just as last time.
Okay, so this isn't a hate crime against any particular race.
Every single person here seems to have been killed. We'll say that Bandit is skilled enough at skeleton identification that you can tell there are women and children amongst their midst as well.
So it's just a slaughter.
Whoever's hated this place hates them indiscriminately.
Seems almost like a religious crusade.
Whatever possible.
Of some kind, yeah. Whoever's destroyed the places was the one with the agenda. I don't suppose they left any kind of signature to identify who they were. I feel like a crime
No.
of such magnitude. They okay.
The only
Okay,
signature
okay.
you have is the magic type.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
have an idea of how long it would take to travel to the Dawnstone Pass from here? Seems like a pretty decent way inland, but I don't know if we have like an estimation of how fast we can travel.
So make me a survival check because you traversed the shoreline earlier, which was easy traveling in the swamp, but that's moving inland through the swamp. So you're trying to estimate moving through territory you've never been through before.
19.
19. Based off of how difficult it was to avoid dangerous areas and keep together as a group moving along the shore of the swamp area, of the swampy terrain of Lyson, you're pretty sure that moving through inland territory here will be way more difficult than it was in over in Keenrear.
Okay.
Sorry, Keenear.
I don't know if there's much more information we can glean from
I'm gonna
this.
assume like any kind of written records were also destroyed.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Ash.
Yeah, we're probably not gonna get anything else out of this.
No.
Yeah, so I guess at this point we need to decide if we're going to Dawnstone Pass or Tower of Loss.
I would say probably the tower.
Fine by me.
That would be fine.
All right.
For me.
For the sake of y'all not having to go back to the ship to check the map, we'll say one of you is carrying a duplicate of it that you've made over your time sailing. Leo, you're a map maker, so we'll say you duplicated the map at some point. You kind of look down at the map and you see that known routes show traversing to the tower on land.
All right, we can try to follow this. I imagine it'll show up. Eventually, we'll get there.
More of, do y'all plan to attempt to sail there, or are you going to follow known routes?
If there are known ones, we could just take the known ones.
Yeah.
We can do that.
All right. You all begin to make your way through the swampy shores, kind of south, following the landmarks you're given, which is, first you go inland towards kind of following what road is left. Eventually, rubble clears, and you're left with real road to follow, which I say road, but it is through the swamp, so it's very overgrown in certain places. Traversal is difficult. And we will introduce the difficulty of traveling through Lausanne. So, traveling through Lausanne is very difficult. The swampy terrain is looking to turn you into a bog mummy at every turn. So, hold on while I pull up information. It's in the main campaign document, which has gotten to be like 15 pages long.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. When traversing the swamp, you will make me 3 survival checks. This represents your ability to kind of keep yourself out of the bog, out of danger, on dry paths, and avoid, taking camps in places that have predators in them. So we will have everyone make 3 survival checks, the DC of which is 15.
Everyone makes 3?
Everyone makes 3.
Uh-oh.
Survival.
Well, you
won't
told me
be
the
failing
DC
one
ahead
of
of
them.
time, so I guess I'm metagaming. I also have to erase a lot of things because I know we long rested now.
I failed
Nope.
3. You
Nothing.
said DC 15.
Mm-hmm.
Fail 2 of them.
2 failed
Pass all
checks,
of them.
okay? Pass all, I imagine the ranger would.
I fail one, but I
Okay.
nat 20 on one of them as well.
Fail 1 is, you don't want to fail 2 or more.
Okay.
Currently, Leo's
I
on
failed
2
1.
fails.
I'm on 2
Leo.
fails.
The good news is your ranger is a success on 3, which might protect you as long as no one else
Can you
fails
guidance
2.
yourself?
I'm not
Not for
guidance
these.
myself.
These are over the course of
These
multiple
are-
hours.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. I have no choice but to fail 2 of them.
All right. Fail 2. So Leo's left with Dante's left with a choice. Dante, as you're making your way through the swamp,
Save
as
Leo
the
or
ranger,
Bandit.
you get to an area, you went through the crystal woods quite often. There are some areas that get pretty swampy near the river. So this territory is you're no stranger to this territory. You've hunted in familiar woods before. Granted, the trees are mushrooms, and the creatures are different, and you can feel that these creatures are definitely hungrier and more ready to attempt to swallow you whole than those of the crystal woods. But nonetheless, you're able to keep your footing very well. And in a moment of difficulty, both Leo and Bandit, who are kind of walking side by side discussing what you saw at the Eastern Trade Dock, step forward onto, if you've ever seen kind of in bogs where like earth can look like it's sound, and you step forward onto it and fall through. So both of them kind of sploosh down into a watery situation. And you're left to grab one of them before you can grab the other, as you're shouting for like, Menadina, get over here. They're in the water. So you're left to pick one of them to get a deficit from this journey. And if you don't want to say it out loud, you want to just message me. And they'll still know, because it doesn't matter.
What to say? It doesn't matter.
You're still gonna say
It doesn't
it no
matter
matter
if
what.
he says it or messages it.
Eventually we'll know.
Here's the thing. Dante's not strong.
You're essentially pushing somebody out of the way.
Yeah, essentially, you're noticing the bog before they fall in, I guess, and you're grabbing one of them and then calling Mine for the other.
Okay. Considering that he doesn't think he can grab Leo and hold his weight without also falling in, so he probably grabbed Bandit.
Right, so Bandit, you're kind of grabbed by the back of your fur and pulled backwards. And pulled backwards, and you're like, "Hey, what the?" And then you see Leo just straight down into a bog, and Dante starts yelling for Mene. Mene comes over, grabs him, and pulls him up. But by the time he's pulled up, he has taken on some water. And Leo, you will have a point of exhaustion at the end of this journey. So when you get to
Lovely.
your destination.
Okay.
That's nice.
And after a little bit, you guys make it to a bridge, and you cross over this bridge, and it kind of slopes upwards. This bridge slopes upwards pretty steeply, almost at like a 30-degree slope. You're kind of climbing up this bridge. It seems that the end of this bridge is at a much higher point. And kind of at this point, you're reminded of the structure around this swampy area, the spires. Potentially, where this tower is on one large spire that's kind of had the top lopped off. And sure enough, you get to the top of this, and it kind of flattens out, and you come out onto a an island that kind of comes up out of the sea, and there's steep cliff sides on all sides. So sailing here would have been a failure.
Lovely.
No sugarcoating that one. So it just would not have worked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's steep as you kind of look over the edge. It's probably about a 150-foot cliffside down to the water below.
No, I'd win.
Nah, I'd
Bandit,
win.
Bandit's sitting there thinking, nah, I'd climb that. So is Dante.
They would.
Nah, I'd climb.
But what's strange, you're so used to the swampy territory, the earth kind of sucking at your boots on holding you on the ground as you walk, that when you come up kind of over the top of this bridge and look forward into the island in front of you, you see a rolling plains with flowering petals. It rolls out before you as you kind of crest the bridge and look towards the tower. There's many different flowers and trees coming out of the ground before you. Pinks, blues, yellows, and whites kind of roll out over the field. And, you can't see it yet, but eventually as you walk through these flowers, the tower comes into view. At this point, I'll have y'all open Tailspire because all of the towers, if you have not figured out, have maps.
Yay.
Love that.
Hail, Spire.
Oh man, I'm glad I figured out the mic problem. That shit was so
Yep.
annoying.
It's
Tailspire.
incredibly annoying.
I'm sure the people that have been rewatching my VODs will be really happy too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. This is my formal apology. I've been trying, I promise. Let me summon y'all all into the map, and then while everybody gets it open, I'm gonna go use the restroom. Dante, Leo, he's flying for some reason. Mene,
Tower
who's
of
also
Lost.
flying.
Being in the middle of a field of
I think that
flowers
was a
moving
representation
weirdly.
of swimming somehow.
Oh, not
Yeah,
when we were
there's-
walking on water.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's-
right. It was our water walking.
Bandit. Is that everybody? I'll go ahead and drop Yogurt in. That's. I feel like I'm missing someone.
Do you have 6 players?
Yo, Bert.
Oh yeah, I have 6 players.
And we're good.
6 is such a good party number. All right,
Yeah.
go use the restroom. I'm gonna hit summon players for any of you who already had it open. You get rewarded with being able to see
Wait,
things.
one second.
Please do
Yeah,
not
right.
traverse
Okay,
into
summon.
the tower.
Damn it, I
You
lost.
can't tell me what to do. Well, that's an interesting looking tower. I like how all the other towers up to this point have been very. Yo, it's an Umbreon.
It's a shiny umber
Shiny Umbreon.
and a
Worth some money.
shiny grinning
Ooh.
tooth.
No, that's pretty cool. I like how all the towers up to this point have had pretty unique designs. And I guess this is unique, but it's legit just a giant rectangular cube
Wouldn't
on
know, but I'm gonna use the bathroom too.
a couple on some stints.
I rolled for the next character who's getting chibis.
Chibis.
Chibi emotes. And
Oh,
I rolled
the stairs.
Varden. You get chibi emotes.
Am I like deciding what my emotes
You have
are?
to design your special emote.
You're unique.
Ideally, we can talk about facial expressions.
Oh, that was a good hit.
I have time after the session. We can chat about it then.
All right,
Sounds good.
But
let's
I'll
pull
be
my
working on neutral for now.
tower
because
notes.
That one's the easiest.
Sounds good.
All right, so as you approach the tower, and you kind of look in front of you, the first thing that you notice immediately is that the stone that this tower is hewn from is that was in the swamp. But what's strange is it seems to kind of been erected from the landscape. The pillars kind of fuse down into the stone, and so do the stairs. There's no clean break point. Everything seems to almost have been grown up from the ground.
Interesting.
I would like to check around on the floor to see if I notice anything interesting. This is a very marked difference from our travel to get here. And I have like a general idea of what kind of flora to expect in Lysum from my mentors. But
Yeah, you check on the flora. You take a look at it. None of it is familiar to you. Like even with you can make a survival check, but I'll just outright to your character. None of it's familiar.
Okay.
You don't recognize any of it. And definitely none of it should be here in Lyson.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to kind of walk up to the base of the tower, and I'm going to use Divine Sense again.
There's nothing wrong with this tower.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's not necessarily wrong. It could be consecrated, which is good.
Yes, not consecrated, not desecrated. Nothing has happened.
Nothing unique.
Nothing unique about it. Yes, yes.
Nothing special.
Nothing special.
You hear that,
At least
tower?
not
You're
that
not
kind
special.
of special.
Right.
Oh dear.
Well, I suppose we attempt to go in. Yes.
I need to be
Figure
summoned
out
first.
who
I
this
also need to be
tower belongs
summoned.
to.
So, Tyler, you're not alone.
Leo's
Not
starting to
alone.
figure out how these towers work with that phrase, with the way you said that. I think you're starting to understand.
Starting to understand?
He said, "Bitch, I've been new."
He's been understand.
This place is so pretty. I think for once I'm just gonna stop and smell the flowers instead of trying to analyze them.
You're smelling the flowers? No, I'm kidding.
I don't know what you meant by that, but yes, I am smelling the flowers.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, it's a joke. Is like I'm gonna make you make a saving throws. I
Constitution
had
saving
that
throw?
tone.
I
The
thought you were like trying to make a euphemism that I didn't understand for
Nope.
once.
evil DM tone.
Yeah, I had the evil DM tone. That's a good way to put it. All right,
Knock knock.
Just the are you sure about that?
you push the door open.
I don't
No rhyme or riddle to open this door. Not
That's wild.
I
not
don't
his
trust that.
Not the style.
He had
That's the
something written
style.
in but erased it because we all predicted it.
No.
But okay. Oh.
Well,
I have a feeling I'm gonna be in a world of emotional pain after this.
yes,
tower.
Jared. I went in. What's up?
The
What
floor
did
here
you
is
do to
made
me?
of the stone of Lyson, moist and green. Moss runs deep in the cracks in the floor, but magic unseen means a clean smell like the flowers outside. Around you are old odds and ends, along with a few tables and desks. There are quite a few kegs, too, that seem to have been abandoned out in the dark.
Abandoned in the dark. Looks like there's a little desk back here.
There seems to be a lot going on.
Anything interesting on this desk?
It's too quiet. I'm adding atmospheric volumes. I've gotten so used to having an atmospheric volume that I was like, I noticed immediately once we started talking, I'm like, why don't I hear anything?
The voices, they're too loud.
Voices aren't loud enough. Make them louder.
They need to be drowned out
I need to drown out my
There's-
own
by the
thoughts
other
with
voices.
in my head.
Oh, we got the classic candle and a skull. This be cool.
That's a fun song for what y'all are doing. What does this sound like? That's fun.
If we don't have one naval combat scene with the Pirates of the Caribbean song playing in the background, I will be sad.
Unfortunately, that's
Copyrighted.
copyright. Yeah,
I
before you start
knew-
humming it,
Fortunately, I can play it for myself.
You could Return of the
True.
Obra Dinn.
I wasn't thinking about
I
copyright.
can
You
send
check over-
recommendations from that game. That has
You
some
check
banger
over-
fucking.
the table, Varden, and sure enough, there is a note on it. It is in a language that you currently cannot read.
Well, we've been through this song and dance.
You do the spell.
Yeah, do the spell. My one warlock spell.
Are you reading this out loud, or am I sending it to you?
I'll read it out loud.
All right. Varden kind of turns to the party, assuming everyone's in the tower at this point, except Menadina and Yolgrid. Yolgrid's in the
sorry.
tower now. Oh,
I'm
man,
in
he's
it,
under
I
the
think.
tower. You're
Oh,
under
I'm
the tower.
under.
You're down there with the pillars, the oddly
Didn't
shaped
mean
pillars.
to. There we go. I fixed it.
It reads, I was unable to deliver a crystal down to the capital of the Tritons. They took upon the amplifier device based on EE09's work in Vindia, but have not taken a crystal to go with it. Their council tells me they do not trust us after the reparations siege on the Eastern Trade Dock. They cannot be convinced that we were also victims to this loss of life. CCO4, I'll continue to make attempts to shelter the Triton folk, but I make no promises that I will succeed, given we do not know when the collapse will occur. I maintain the status that if I can discover how to enter their capital, I will force the crystal into place myself. But they remain on high guard. I have thankfully managed to get a crystal in place within the small swamp colony on the southern tip of the continent. My hopes is that building trust with them will lead me to the council. Finally, I have made it apparent that the crystal is of the same type as the one on their far pod, Lesoth. But still, they do not believe me.
Huh?
Hmm.
I'll go
The
ahead
name
and make it.
Lesoth should sound
Yeah.
familiar to you, Varden.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and make the information public. That's the name of my village.
Oh.
The same type.
That's
There's
a
different
lot.
types of crystals. I guess if yours are
Information.
naturally grown, they're different than the ones he's wearing. Interesting.
You mind sending the note somewhere? So I can
Yeah,
reread it.
because that's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that much info.
EO9 made the crystals. They're actively helping people somehow in preparation.
EEO9 didn't. No,
for-
no, no, no. EEO9 didn't make the crystals. They made the amplifier device.
Oh, amplifier.
Y'all already knew that.
Okay.
down to the capital.
They down to the capital?
Yeah.
Also, we need to find wherever this swamp colony is now. Given that it's obvious that that exists. And,
It's probably just
well,
the
existed.
port down there.
No. It's,
That's
well,
south of here.
you mean that port, yes. It could be.
What is the
Don't
last
know.
place you check?
Sorry, I'm not talking in character. I'm still designing the figurehead.
That's fair. I don't know. It
You're
very
gonna
well
carve that
could
in real
be.
life, right?
Much less success than my fictional counterpart will
See,
have.
you have to time yourself while you're carving it, and then however long it takes you is how long it's going to take your character.
That's how
in the game to
roleplay
do
works. Yeah.
it.
It's just the avocado plant all over again.
How is the avocado plant?
It's alive.
Yeah? Alright, kinda
Yeah.
still alive.
Yeah, my mom hates it, but it's alive.
My mom
It-
hates it, but it's.
Has she
It's-
planted it like outside?
It'll die if she does. An avocado plant is not going to survive an Ohio winter,
That's so true.
True.
nor will it survive a Wisconsin winter. And it's getting too big for the pot that it's in because it is a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
And a new pot?
You can. There are big pots that you can use. My aunt has a cajillion of them. At least she has at least 3 lemon trees, 4 different orange trees.
get on a plane with
um,
it, bring it
and
down here,
fig
we'll
trees.
plant it at my parents' property.
So true.
It's a wedding gift.
Uh so yes. I mean in terms of new information, there is a bit in there, but it's not it's not as big of a deal as if EEO9 was creating crystals.
That's fair. But they are trying to
I do find that
help
second,
people.
like the second section, particularly interesting.
Yes. There are a lot of implications in the second section. That is true.
Oh, you did send it.
We do not
I
know
did.
when the collapse will occur. That is, and they're trying to
Ominous.
shelter people. Not what I would have expected.
Same.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm forgetting what they're called.
A Ratten or Geyseran, you can call them whatever you want. Their
Yeah.
their given name from themselves would be a rat. Their name in history would be Geyseran.
Right.
Oh shit. Alright.
Everything's
Sorry.
Greg now. Everything's Greg.
No, not again.
Oh shit.
Everything's Greg.
okay.
You keep
Well.
saying this, but he never actually changes the name style.
Jared hates when I name things differently.
Well, it seems that there's a number of options. Well, we need to continue up this tower. See what else we can learn from whichever one this is. It's not CCO4 or EO9, but whichever it might be that was attempting to help the trains.
Okay.
I question if they succeeded or not. It sounds like they might not have.
So you're making your way upward.
Is there anything on this other table? Since there is another table over here. Just a quick check.
Quick check. It seems to be just general notes for housekeeping. Couple letters that aren't of importance. Maybe out to. They seem to be discussing the importance of adopting these crystals into the capital. Just the same kind of vibe you got from that first note.
Okay. Just checking.
Seems like general politics.
Do our due
What's in these
diligence.
barrels?
Oh no.
I said earlier that there were some abandoned kegs.
So they're empty.
Oh no, there's ale in them.
There's ale in them. Bandit!
Yes.
Ale.
Give me a glass of that.
So
We'll take a glass, and I guess has anyone gone upstairs yet?
Nope, no one's gone upstairs yet.
I'm still at the table deciphering and making sense of the letter.
Mm-hmm.
Do you use
And
all?
As the
with-
person with
to go up?
exhaustion, I'm not going up first.
What's Mene doing?
I was going to help take a look at the letter, but I can go with you guys. You probably will need it more than they will. They already have one tank.
All right, let's get a schmovin'.
head upstairs. See, head upstairs with Bandit.
Mene Bandit, Mene Dante, and I. Second story. Oh,
Be following along shortly.
holy shit! You guys aren't gonna believe this.
I
Grass.
fucking
There's
fell.
grass.
Things up there.
You come up the
Guys,
spiral
we-
stairs into a room
Grass.
fashioned to be an indoor garden. Grass grows from the floor, obscuring stone below it, except for where stones have been intentionally set to make patterns and paths. 7 statues sit amongst the room, each inscribed in the same way.
Interesting.
By in the same way, do you mean inscribed in the same language as the note was written, or what do you mean by in the same way?
They all have the same inscription on them. It is in it is in common, just for the sake of everyone being able to read it.
Undercommon.
What is it?
There are 4 lines. Together once they stood in grief. Another watched, consumed by disbelief. The last one too far to save. A garden grown upon their grave.
Okay. This sounds like a puzzle.
Do I have to fucking move statues?
I step on this.
I certainly hope not.
Uh,
Immediately
so
goes
Those
to
4
stepping
lines,
on
or is this
it.
a you should have written down all 4 lines?
It's on every statue, so you can just read it over and over again. So yes, I can send it. You step on that and make me an investigation check, Dante.
Investigation. 17.
Oh, I need to... Hold on. Give me a second. I've just realized that I need to... that button. Nope, that button. And then this button. About 17. You can tell that there is that this plate would move, but you are definitely not heavy enough to move it.
I go downstairs and attempt to grab a barrel
Barrel.
of ale.
I'd like to
Yeah.
see you try.
Sure. You carry a barrel of ale all the way upstairs. It's brutal.
Yeah.
You are sweating, struggling by the time you get to the top of this top. Your arms are shaking. Your lower back hurts.
At a point of
Okay.
exhaustion. No, I'm just kidding.
And I wanna put it on the plate.
You set it down on the plate.
Men-
And it isn't heavy enough.
LOL.
I stand on top of the barrel of ale.
It's not heavy enough.
Dante, I think the idea is we push
Bandit, come here, come here.
statues up. What's on earth are you doing?
Stand on my shoulders.
This seems foolish.
Is there even room like enough between him and
Is there
the
enough?
roof?
Yeah.
Not really. He's kind of slouched already.
Menace, do you think you can push the statues around?
Yeah, probably.
Push the statues.
I think I can at least get the bottom one.
Let's see. Together once they stood in grief, another watched, consumed by disbelief. The last one, too far to save, a guarding groan upon a grave.
And
Maybe
there's
Well, the
East
there's
garden
quadrant.
looks like it's the one in the top corner, or the one corner.
there's
Mhm.
6 total statues here.
7.
7.
7. Sorry, yeah.
Idea. No, I'm not gonna do that. I think I'll scar Varden if I do that.
God blessed.
Because he doesn't know who Iosha is.
I'm gonna pull out.
Would Dante do it anyways, though?
Because Bandit said no, yeah, I would
Because Pina said no. Yeah.
take Iosha out of the bag.
All right, so
like-
Varden, you look over and Dante reaches, or he like takes his cloak off and like reaches down in his hood and starts rummaging around, and he pulls a beheaded corpse.
Jesus.
Or no, sorry, he's not beheaded. He pulls a corpse that's got a. You're right. Wrong organ.
It's just a
He
heart
pulls a
song,
corpse that has a hole in its chest where the heart should be, and it's been like removed out of his bag, and like sets it down on the barrel with him. Waits for a second, nothing happens, and then he picks the corpse back up and shoves it back in the hood.
There's a gift that I'm thinking of that would be my reaction. It's just like like I can't decide whether Martin is gonna say anything or try to forget that he saw that.
And for roleplay purposes, you look around, no one else was looking. You're the only one who saw that happen.
That's so funny.
Leo is still just looking at the statue, not really figuring anything out because he's too tired.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to put. I'm gonna grab the statue.
Okay, so you grab the statue,
I'm gonna grab
and
this
you
one.
and you give it a little bit of a pull or a push. It moves very easily. It almost, and there's no like grinding noise. It feels like it's
Oh
like,
wow!
feels like maybe
It's like it's on a
got
rolly
s-
cart.
it's like it's got something to assist it in moving along the ground.
Is it multi-directional?
Indeed.
Oh, okay. Flowers grow on the grave.
Would that be the last one that we want to move then?
I was gonna do that one first. That's the first one I can at least understand.
But it does specify the last one. Too far to save. I don't know if the order really matters, so long as we have them placed in the right spots.
But I think I'm going to try to move the statue to where I'm standing.
There's a thing of ale there.
You move it, and there's a barrel of ale and a Dante standing on that.
Dante, can you please move?
But I'm figuring it out. I just need another barrel of ale.
You really don't.
Dante.
I'm gonna go grab another barrel of ale.
When he leaves, I'm moving the barrel.
Okay, Dante, make me a strength check.
Yeah.
To not fall down the stairs.
22 natural 20. We're good.
Yeah, with a natural 20, it's another struggle, but you overcome your weaknesses and you carry this thing all the way up the stairs. And at this point, Mene has moved your barrel and put the statue there. But Mene, nothing has happened.
You might have to get all of them first.
Maybe
I'm leaving the statue there.
together once. Maybe we just move them together in this. Well, not
Look,
a square, but
They stood in grief. What's better in grief than drinking?
Are you always this
No.
stupid, or is it just extra special today?
Look,
Can I move
All I'm
one of
saying
this
is-
statue, one of these two here?
You want to move this one here?
That one there. Yeah.
Okay.
The other ones. And I suppose this one here. Do they rotate at all? If I try to.
You can rotate them.
Okay.
It's optional.
Well. I take it that didn't do anything though.
Nothing has happened.
Other watch.
Well, hold on. When you move this one into place, you feel, you kind of feel a pang of sadness as this one is placed into on here,
Okay, you got it right.
and it's gonna turn. It looks this way.
Odd. I felt sadness overcome me from this statue. It also has moved on its own. I'm not sure why.
I'm assuming it's from the riddle.
Together. Together.
I'm.
Do we need to move many of these together? I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Okay. I can dial back in. You said you felt sadness moving which one into place? That one.
This one. And it also moved on its own. Not sure
It
what
turned on its own?
exactly triggered. Yes. I'm not exactly sure what triggered that. Oh. I can't quite think of any reason. All the statues say the same thing, correct?
Yep. All say the same thing.
Together. Well, it's clear that we need to move many.
Is that the one that was staring in disbelief?
Oh, do they have different facial expressions, or are they
Um,
the same statues?
they're all the same statue because
Okay.
you're allowed to use one for any of the spots. So
I
Yeah,
guess-
that makes sense.
We can start pushing them into places and see when they start emoting.
we're gonna just guess and check.
Mm,
Seems like there's enough of them that we could do that, or there's enough permutations that
they're
wouldn't
actually.
take
I'm
forever.
gonna move this one into the flower bed,
Fair enough.
Okay.
and I'm gonna say that's the one that's in the grave.
You want to put it in the corner?
Sure, I'll move it to the corner. Corner, sure.
Okay.
There's my grave. Anyway,
I'm gonna try to push
gonna grab-
these four together.
oh, okay.
This
This,
too.
this,
The-
and
where
what
did
was
that
once
go?
here.
Where did that?
Yep, put them into these 4 places.
Oh,
These 4 to these 4. I feel
Uh,
like together stood in grief.
you push these two into place, and you feel a pang of sadness as both of these, as you get both of these into place. I missed.
Yeah, he's probably feeling sadness around now. He's
so
thinking about
those
it a lot.
two together just feel sadness?
Yeah, you push those two in, and you feel grief. We'll say, sure. Yeah,
think
you
that
push these
answers
two
the
into
first
place,
line of
and
the
you feel
riddle.
grief. That's a good way to put it. Form of sadness, but you feel grief.
Yeah, he probably would. Start
Kinda
moving the
figured-
other 2 over. Sadly. Griefly.
There's already 2
Briefly.
that have been moved here.
Oh, we were talking about these two to here, but
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
might not be. It sounds
I
like it
think
might not
we're
be that.
I think we're slowly
it's
telling a
sets of
story
two.
of two beings or two entities.
Yeah, so I suppose we instead move these two like over here, maybe?
Yeah.
I was figuring we would feel like the grief would happen in this one.
Or
Where this
I was
one is
thinking
like
if we're gonna tell like a storyboard almost, that this
want-
and we go clockwise.
mm-hmm.
We
Oh
go
wait,
from,
there's 7 of them.
yes.
from
So
here.
one is
7.
a grave. What?
Guy.
What?
7 of
Oh,
them.
motherfucker.
2 in each
Mhm.
quadrant except for 1.
Mm-hmm. I kept trying to figure out how I was gonna do that logically because I didn't want to metagame. She wouldn't know what
I'm
the fuck
moving them over to
lost.jpg
the
is.
2 in each quadrant except for 1 with the graves.
Oh.
I'm only gonna put 1 there.
Didn't even.
I immediately caught it when he said, when
It was the tower.
last one too far to save, a garden grown upon a grave. I was like, bruh! Fucking lost!
Now, how
Where
does
you
that
put-
tell you
where-
that it's lost?
Where you
Because the
putting
last
them?
panel is this.
Nah,
Yeah, but
nah,
that's like
nah.
There's the grave.
I don't. Yeah, that's a great. But I
This one
don't.
has to be the last one. This panel over here, this one has to be the last one. Because there's the flower bed. So I'm gonna actually put up.
There's 2 barrels of ale. One on there, one. Just by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
For
He's
your
really focused on
information, if you did not
those
know.
barrels of ale.
Where am I? Oh, there I am. Okay. I pushed those 2 into place. Bandit's familiar with pop culture references. Anything? Any emotions?
For these 2, yes.
Most-
You feel a pang of you feel a need to weep as you get these 2 into place.
Did I do that? Where did I go? I glitched through the ceiling.
And they're both looking this way.
Jared, I need help. I can't get back through the door. I glitched through the ceiling.
Where the hell? Oh, you went to the next floor.
I glitched through the ceiling.
He's metagaming.
I'm sorry.
Where did I put this one? I don't know where I put this one.
Where did I
Because
go?
this one hasn't clicked,
Okay, there we
so
go.
probably here or something.
Yes, you move it here, and it clicks into place. And you
Lovely.
feel a pang of disbelief.
Mhm.
Well, does anything happen after all of that? Or we still have the one that's not in
I'm gonna
place?
move this one back to this corner, I guess. Where I'm
Which
standing.
corner?
Yeah, you haven't put it here.
I already
Put
tried
it
to
here,
figure out where the
there.
fucking
nothing
barrels
happens.
are.
Nothing happens.
What?
I will move it all throughout this fucking quadrant.
And you move it around a bunch and nothing happens.
Okay.
Do we have to tilt it over?
Oh my god, probably.
Are
I'm very confused.
you gonna try?
Yeah. I thought it'd be the one that would be standing, but it's not. So I'm just gonna. Can I try to
Open the
tilt
flower bed.
the statue?
Tilt it. Like,
It feels like if you were to try, you could probably topple this thing over.
I'm gonna carefully topple
Put in
it
the flower
over.
bed.
All right, you push on this statue, and you topple. I can't get a good way to do this, but oh wow, that's huge. Yeah,
Like to
Varn's
open a
discovered they can
statue.
be opened. I discovered that earlier and was like, wow, that's weird.
You can open them. That's crazy.
Open what?
You can open the
graves.
statues.
Oh. Oh, I accidentally hit the button.
There's really
I'm
no
so
good
sorry.
way.
open her up. I know what you'll find inside.
I don't have a good way to do this, so let's do this. We'll just go grab these. We'll do like you topple the statue over, and when it hits the ground, you try to gently put it down, but the moment it hits the ground over here, it kind of breaks apart into individual pieces. Oh, there's no good small stones, is there? And you feel a sadness, and then this door opens,
Woo.
Well,
and all the players should feel a sadness.
I'm gonna mourn for a moment here by the flowers.
don't call this the Tower of Lost for nothing.
I'm not one for rituals and all that, but you know, it's important to remember. All right, up we go.
The shame Yogurt is still downstairs, so he doesn't get to experience this.
That's a lot of crystal.
There he is. Hey, Yogurt.
The table.
Table.
Is this a knife?
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a knife.
I put it in my bag.
All right.
No questions asked.
Yeah, you add a knife to your bag. Sure. All right. Next set of notes for you. This
Yay!
floor is comfortably maintained, with a sand floor that is surprisingly cool to the touch. A dining table and a few workstations make up the space, with a few set of shelves holding things needed for serving food. Although, this room seems to have been the site of a fierce battle. Burns mark the walls and furniture, tables are overturned, chairs are broken, and dinnerware lies in pieces. A few elemental cores seem to have been picked at for ingredients and tossed into a pile.
Wild.
Are the burns radiant? Or
No,
just burns?
they're just burns.
So these are, you said, elemental cores? Kind of
Yes.
deal? Powerful.
It's on the table.
On the table here are mostly just instructions for different creating different basic things with the crystals here. They're not crystals used to like push the darkness back. They're just the light crystals found around the Underdark. And then general
The pink
supplies and other things.
Any of
It's
the
not
creations.
an important note table.
Okay.
It's clutter.
Listen, man, we're Pavlov trained, all right?
It's like a clicker. Ooh, a table.
Table?
Table.
No.
Nope. Jared, there's a table right here. Where's the lore?
Lord drop?
So no lore?
Smash his keyboard.
Is there anything on this other table that has like a
Now that table is not a
thing?
clutter table.
Now that table is still a clutter table.
I see. Well, I don't think there's anything of incredible importance in here.
What's this big
Yes.
fucking machine?
So that
Oh,
clears that.
according to previous discussions, it's ship cleaning fluid.
Great, we could use some of that. Hey,
You gonna take it back to the ship?
Hey, Rex.
Mr. DM, are these arrows?
No.
No! No!
Are these
You took my
arrows?
arrows away.
There's arrows right here, boss. Hey, boss, there's no arrows.
What the heck?
So
That's
so
crazy.
there's just been what appears to have been a fight that happened.
Yeah, potentially there
There's
would have been a
nothing else.
combat on this floor, but something has prevented y'all from doing that combat.
Man, I wanted to punch something.
there-
That's
You know,
confusing.
mourning the
Right.
loss of whoever died probably helped.
That's true.
Let's continue up. I'm going to go slowly and hopefully wait for everyone else.
Don't worry, I got this.
After you.
Do a cheeky peek
Don't
up.
worry.
Kiki
Taking that kitchen knife prevented the combat. I'm
Holy
sure.
moly.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Soft flower petals give way underfoot
Allah.
as you come up into a serene room. The stone floor, assumed to be there, is not visible. Flowers fallen from tree branches that have filled the room hide it away. Hide the floor away. A busy desk and a large bed are the only furniture in this gentle space. On the bed is a figure small in stature but similar to that of the Eratan folk you had met and found so far. He seems to have been resting when the void came through, and he seems to be stuck in a sleep he will never escape, for a void spike has pierced his heart. Above him on the bed frame is the word truth, written in darkness. Of other note, a small framed mushroom figure is seen in the corner of this room, although his pack seems to have been rummaged through and all its belongings are missing.
There's a mushroom folk in the corner.
Myconid.
Someone
dude
has
that looks like
already been here.
I'd hate to say it, but it might have been recent knowledge.
No, I don't normally pray. But I think I'm going to. For this one.
Is the Myconid alive or dead?
Very dead.
Okay. I'll examine.
Make me an investigation check.
Okay. It's a good die to use. This one. 15.
Inside his bag, you find a small note. It's in common. It says, "You fool. If you're reading this, you made the wrong choice. You'll hear from me soon. -M." P.S. I didn't kill that guy. I don't like killing people I don't need to.
What the fuck is M?
Sure.
Being threatened by a random note I found in a bag. That's nice.
I suppose so. Whoever, I suppose, read the table notes, and I will happily ask Varden to join me since he probably is the one that will be able to read any notes.
You
that
pick up
are
the
on
table
here.
note, and you can't tell what it says.
Varden.
Varden reads out
read.
loud. I
Yeah.
cannot help but be frustrated. I continue to follow the guidance of CC04, as was the plan if we were to ever fail. But after the war on fate, my work has been ruined. I labored intensely to make our home the perfect home for our people. Centuries of terraforming lost due to our inability to strike down those inadequate make-believe gods. I just hope that one day I will be able to return to Floodwelk without worry of siege and restore my work to its former glory.
Oh, you poor thing.
And then there is a note, and then there's like a signature in the diary. That's the important entry. It all kind of talks about missing home, and then there is a signature eventually. I say signature, but kind of a stamp off for. I'll give you this one's name. Oh, I closed out of it. That's why I can't fucking find it. TS07.
7.
Paste note 07.
As for the dash M, with Dante's keen mind and the fact that he was taunted about it once already, if you haven't figured out who that is, Dante, I'll tell you who it is. Otherwise, I'll leave it to you to share with the party.
Ash. Oh, it's
Yeah.
Morrigan.
The note in the bag is from Morrigan.
That bitch.
It seems that she was not lying when she said she had already been to this tower.
Look, just because she was at the tower doesn't mean she actually found the bottle. Help me. That's in Lysencraft. Go to Lysencraft. I'll be fine. Start spiraling.
I was just about to say, I think you're spiraling.
No. Not spiraling. Thinking. Very fast.
Well,
In
if
circles.
she left a note that says you made the wrong choice, that would indicate to me that she's been here after our conversation, not before.
Well, I
So she's
assume
here!
that- No, I assume. that
I'm
this
sure
was
not here
before
now.
The conversation.
And she just
think she
preemptively
just
assumed that
continued.
Dante would,
Yes,
possible.
that's what I had assumed. But who knows?
I mean,
I
she's your
assume
mark.
it was-
She's your mark, Leo.
I know.
She did say if you're reading this, so she could have just left it here for.
I believe she left.
And
this
he
here.
fucking chode.
He's threatening me. What did I do?
She also makes mention that she didn't kill him, but that we also assumed to know.
And
So
we're
I'm
going to
guessing
just
Morrigan.
believe her.
I doubt she has the abilities that the Ascendant of Knowledge has as well. We've seen that spike far too many times in the House of Hope. House of Hope? Is that right? Temple
You
of
saw
Hope?
it in one. You saw it in one other place too. The same word was brandished across it.
Yeah, the Tower.
Tower of
The
Time.
one that Tower of Rage.
Tower of Rage.
Tower of Time, but Tower of Rage, yes. Where they supposedly had captured the Ascendant of Knowledge. Supposedly. Don't know if that's accurate or not. Well, I assume that's where exactly that came from. I'm assuming the Ascendant of Knowledge has attempted to track down many of these individuals. And if they had certain qualities to them. They probably faced death at her hand.
Yeah, probably.
Given that we've only seen, what, 3 of them now? EO9 and this one and the one at the other tower. I'm assuming the one at the other tower wasn't involved and also wanted death, which she would not have granted him. And here, peacefully sleeping for all of eternity, I think is something she wouldn't have allowed.
We don't know who this is, do we?
This is TSO7.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, my bad. It was said in the signature.
Killed in
Where
his
we
sleep.
at?
Well, it doesn't
Consumed
seem
in
that
his
we can
sleep
find.
and then killed in his consumption.
I assume we're not going to find anything else here. Unless you wish to scour these flowers and see if there's anything underneath
Under
them.
every flower.
But
I can get rid of the flowers very fast if we wanted.
Mm,
No,
Just
I
like-
think it's best to leave things as they lie.
Okay. I think we've got everything the
I
tower's
think the
gonna
only
offer.
thing you could do is at least put the body to rest.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah, no.
Leo's
already seen
remembering
that
that he's
Spike can
already
do.
he's
No.
already accidentally put himself in a mental battle with the Ascendant of Knowledge twice, and he's won a difficult check both times. That's left him out of breath, and he's currently sitting at a point of exhaustion, which means the check will be a disadvantage.
If it's a, I thought it was a save.
So you're right; it
wouldn't
was a save, so you'd be fine.
It's a save, so I'd be fine. But
You wouldn't be
I
happy.
still don't
about
want to do it. I think we're best off.
Is there like
leaving
a
it.
branch in the petal power, like in all these flowers, or is it just like?
Sure, you can find a branch. You can break one off a
Dante,
tree.
can you light this?
Can I take his hat? That's in the chair.
Sure.
Dante, can you light this?
Produce flame.
I am going to.
Well, that's a decision.
You know, light the bed.
I'm gonna go downstairs before she lights the
thought
whole
he was
floor on
on-
fire.
I'm running.
You're gonna light the bed.
Oh, I didn't realize he was on the bed. Maybe
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
he's
on
on
the
the bed.
bed.
Which is touching
I'm
a
also-
bunch of biomaterial
Is he
on
covered
the floor.
in the blanket? I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull the blanket over his head.
Okay. You're still holding a lit branch.
I'm holding a lip branch, and I will take my lip branch down with me.
Okay.
And then check it in the ocean.
Yep.
Or
That
into
is
the
what I'll
swamp.
be doing.
What? That's crazy.
Hey Tyler. Hey Tyler. I have-
Dante's like,
Tyler,
you just
come back.
asked me to light this branch for
I
what?
gotta share one thing with you. Before we leave the board. I want you to get a top-down view of the bottom of the tower for me.
Of the bottom of the tower.
Yeah, like where the staircase, like a little bit below the staircase. Like use your little green dragger tool.
The bottom
Uh,
of the very, very bottom.
I know what the bottom of the tower is.
Yep. Yep, that tracks.
I'm lost.
Exactly.
Yeah, you are.
Is it also lost?
It is lost.
Chat, is this? Dot.
Is everything
The Tower of
lost?
Loss is lost. It literally is just all loss. God,
Everything
It
is
is
just
built on
lost.
loss.
That's impressive. That is impressive.
You guys, what are you doing next?
I'm looking for any more Lost references in the tower.
Jared, you want to check the DM?
I
Yeah.
cannot
Make
Find out when I get
me.
an achievement.
Um. Make me a history check to see if you can. You try really hard to remember anything about the capital.
A straight roll because my int is a 10. An 8.
You're fucking hopeless.
Yeah. Yeah, my history is not that great.
Well, okay then. I guess we're heading out of the tower.
I'm reading. I got asked to read DMs, and I gotta read. There's multiple
Oh,
party
okay.
members reaching out.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna change then. It's getting a little chilly in here.
All right, I read it all. Would you roll on your history check?
8.
Yeah, you try really hard, but you can't remember anything about the capital. It still feels like someone took those memories from you.
Fuck. Making it really hard to do my job.
No one could see that, right?
It's okay. Good.
Okay, no one saw that.
I missed it. It's on the stream. You can go back and clip it.
I don't think so because it's off camera.
Oh,
My L did something silly.
Oh,
all right. Where to next?
Petito.
That one other
The
port.
swamp colony?
Yeah. We're walking there.
Yep.
It's a bit of a journey sailing down and around. Unless you walk. So what is your plan? Are you going from the Tower of Lost to the colony on the southern tip? Or are you planning to sail all the way down and around?
Really trust that there's a good
Be a
docking.
lot. Looks like it'd be a lot quicker to just walk there.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright,
yeah,
cool.
we're basically right there.
So long as we can rest, it's fine.
I was about to say, are y'all gonna rest before you begin your journey?
I
Rest
do not have a point of
this
exhaustion on my
beautiful-
checks.
This beautiful garden that we're in.
You rest in the garden. You rest in the Garden of Loss. D6 time.
Like a poor decision resting in the garden.
Also,
of
Jared, I
Lost.
realized I used the wrong character sheet on your rolls. It would have been 2
Leo.
or 1 fail. Yes, sir.
Good thing you didn't get 3. 3 would have hurt a lot more.
Yeah.
Leo.
Yes, sir.
And this is where it would be nice to. I'm trying
At
to think
one
through
point-
what I know you have in your inventory right now.
At one point to fear the swamp.
There's not a whole lot. But I do have
Perfect.
one very, very interesting thing in my inventory.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
That I took back from Yulgrid. The key.
Oh, yeah, not that. What else do you have in your inventory?
I have my shield, the explorer's pack, cartography kit, cook's utensils. I have a healing potion on me still. I think that's about all though.
Okay,
That I actually have
that'll do.
on my character.
As you're packing up for the morning, you can't find your healing potion. Seems to have been
Drain.
lost.
Not sure where that went. Has anyone seen the healing potion? Or is it lost the whole time?
How many did I have?
I used my last healing potion throwing it at a version of Metadina that was not Metadina, and it
True,
exploded
you
on
did.
the ship floor.
Is that how Dante's telling the story? I feel like he would not tell it that way.
I used my last healing potion saving Bandit's life.
I see. Well, that's not how I used mine. I can't find it. No one's seen it. Take it.
I don't have any healing potions.
Strange. All
Did you
right.
use it?
No, it appears it's lost.
Lost
my
it? That, as in you misplaced it?
I look back at the tower. No way.
Possible.
I
That
shake my
seems to
fist
be
at the
I feel-
tower.
happened.
I feel like I
really.
should be going through my possessions right now.
I check if Ayosha's still there.
Jesus.
Oh, but that's the priority.
I have a lot of possessions. I want to make sure they're still there.
Mhm.
Don't really have anything of intense worth.
Ayosha's still there.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
The only thing lost was the health potion.
It was pretty lost, guys. We lost it indeed.
But why?
Look, I'm pretty sure I saw you drinking a potion one time.
At some point in,
I've
in the
had
history of
multiple
adventuring.
So are you sure you just it wasn't that health potion?
Fairly certain.
But you're not 100% certain.
I mean, I feel like I remember using my health potion, but I suppose I might
But
not have
you-
remembered it.
Yeah, but you don't have the health potion.
Correct, I don't have the health potion.
And I've seen you drink at least a potion. So you could have potentially used the health potion.
Sure, Dante.
So y'all are walking,
Leave
right?
it at that.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
a conversation that's happening as we're journeying.
Yes.
Alright. Once again, you are traversing, as you
Walk
get down
and
to the bottom of
talk.
the bridge, you are once again left traversing the
Jared, can
Survival
I,
checks?
as like
Survival checks.
as we're walking,
Are
can
we
I make
doing
a
three
craft
again?
thing for myself?
3.
I want to use my ability that I don't use often enough to make something quick and
What are you making?
scrappy. Oh,
Wait,
so you know
successful.
snowshoes? Something that'll like give me more platform to stand on, so it's less likely I sink through the muck.
You know that might not be
do
the
you-
only
do-
issue.
Do you know how the muck works?
No, it just seems like if you put
Then,
too
you
much
know what?
weight in one
Sure.
area, you go through it.
Make me
So- Something to give me more surface area to walk on.
The
so
reason
it's
that
weight
works with snow is
distributed.
because it doesn't stick to the snowshoes.
The weight is distributed.
You're just gonna have giant
This
blocks
guy's
of
never
snow.
been in a
Shush,
swamp before,
shush.
guys.
Make me a tinkering check.
Okay. um. Plus. Or. No, this would be intelligence plus 2 times proficiency. Yeah.
It's gonna be really good snowshoes.
13. They're not very good snowshoes.
13 total.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
That's unfortunate.
Dante.
I think
I'm
Dan's gonna
gonna use
recognize that this
my
is not
not
his
used
best
enough
work and just say never mind.
Dante as a ranger. You're walking and you look over and Bandit's tinkering. And you're like, what are you doing, Bandit? And he's like, I'm making like snowshoes. Help me walk in the swamp. And you immediately know that this is a terrible idea. And then you look at the snowshoes and they're also awful. Like they're also really bad.
I've saved you once in the swamp already. Let me just save you before this happens. Those are just a bad idea.
It's just the wood is splintering, the mesh isn't right. Yes. Yes, he's probably right.
You chuck him into a nearby
Anyways.
pool. You chuck him into a nearby pool and like something just
Anyways,
Yeah.
one fail, 2 successes.
One
Okay.
Fail.
Dante's
Didn't
good,
do it yet.
but he
Ooh,
can't
I
save
like
anybody.
I nat 20
got
on
3.
one.
3 successes, so Leo's in a state to save someone.
Wait. What's the actual
I also
check
got
again? Survival.
15.
Survival.
15.
Survival.
Yes,
I also got 3
survival.
checks, and one of them was a nat 20.
Oh, I did not get 3. I got 2. But I was so
Right.
close to getting 3.
Who's good enough?
I also got I got one nat 20. Doesn't mean anything, but cool that I got one.
I was
Uh,
hoping if somebody failed 2, that a nat 20 would be helpful with that. Also,
I
So far,
got-
nobody's failed 2.
yeah,
Yeah.
I had to burn a flash of genius, but I did get the 2 that I need.
Nice.
All right. Everybody got 2.
Huge.
So you guys stick together and avoid the dangers of the swamp, and you make your way
Remember, what
over
vector
to
this twice.
the bridge.
Brig.
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 Brigitte.
As you guys kind of get to the foot of this bridge, there's a little sign that says the crossing bridge.
That's good. I
And
enjoy a good crossing bridge.
Great name. I'll go, right?
Aren't all bridges crossing bridges?
That's
Yeah, this
what
one is the
seems-
crossing
that
bridge.
seems strange to even make mention of.
It's like the sailing ship, or
Exactly. It's odd to even make mention
the
of.
rolling wagon, or the inhabitable house.
you guys immediately going over the bridge. No resting. About midday.
Well, we
Oh, the
rested
southern
before.
I completely. But wait, no. Where is the southern colony? I thought it was before the bridge, or we didn't have to cross the bridge.
I would assume it's going to be after. It's on the southern tip of the island.
Bless you.
So
Oh, I
Thank
see the
you.
little igloo. Okay.
that,
I
yeah,
thought
there's
I
2
was.
of them.
I thought it was the
I don't
port.
know. Oh, I mean, I guess it could be, but
You
I
can
assumed it
continue
was on
past the bridge over to the port.
Do we want to check the port on the way over?
I
I
mean,
think
I'm
we
okay
should
with
check
that.
the port because it's close.
Yeah, it's right there.
You ready to make some more survival checks?
Yep.
Sure.
As I'll ever be.
I guess
Prefer not, but yeah, I'm ready.
we gotta get there somehow.
3 more.
3 more. Okay.
1 fail,
New D20.
2 fails,
We're fine.
3 fails.
Whew.
Oh,
3
I rolled an
successes
8,
for me
I rolled an 8, a 7, and a 2.
by the skin of my teeth, but I did it.
3 successes for Minadina.
Okay, I have a decision to make, I suppose.
I think.
Actually, I don't think I can do that.
I think Leo also had 3 successes.
I had 2.
Mhm.
I had 2.
Yeah,
2 successes for Leo. Dante?
I had 3 last time.
I see.
Oh, we're doing more survival checks?
Yeah.
3 more.
You got to the bridge and everybody was like, let's go continue on to the port.
Two fails.
This was
Okay.
disastrous.
Jared, how would you feel if I used 2 Flash of Geniuses for this? Am I allowed to do that or just 1?
On a single check? How many do you have
on
left?
2 different dice rolls. On 2 different dice rolls.
You can.
I
You'll
have-
have none left.
No, I'll have 1 left.
You
We long rested at the. We have yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean
okay.
that's what
I'll use
Artificer
2.
does is they succeed on rolls.
I'll do 2, and I have 1 left, and that's 3 successes for me.
3 successes, so 2 of you got 3 successes.
Mhm.
I'll repay the favor and save Dante. Mene can attempt to save Arden, or a little bit
Shouldn't
of
be
not
too
as
hard.
bad.
At least
One
save one of my
failure?
fails.
Yeah, you can prevent him from
Double
so
exhaustion.
I know it's a little worse.
Yeah, no. It figures.
Mene, you we'll say Dante. We'll start with Dante. You in a moment of being out of the swamps you're used to, come kind of face to face with flora you hadn't seen before. That ends up being dangerous in some way. Think like uh, think like fly traps, but very big. And as you're kind of approaching this flora, bandit kind of in a moment of genius smells kind of the sweet liquid on the air and puts two and two together and kind of stops you from walking forth into they're large, they look almost like divots in the ground, but they close up. It's a real D&D enemy, but prevents you from walking into one of those. And Mene is walking with Varden, keeps him from walking kind of face first into. You guys are walking through the swamp, and you kind of come to a clearing area where there's a boulette kind of grazing in this clearing. And Varden is not paying attention. He goes to break through the clearing, and you kind of grab him, and you're like, "What the f- are you doing?" And then later, Varden continues to not pay attention and does fall into a bog and has to get pulled out, and he will suffer a point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
I turned to Bandit when he says me. I'm like, yeah, I knew that was there. I don't know. I just wanted to make sure you knew that was there.
I'm going to pull him out. Hello. Oh, no one else is going to understand the
Sure, bud.
reference. Either way, I'll talk about it later. But I will yoink him out, and then just like give him this look, this deadpan like, bruh.
It's been a long day of traveling. About nighttime is when y'all get to the southern port.
Allegedly nighttime.
No, not allegedly. Dante goes, "It's nighttime."
It's
If we choose to believe him.
exactly. However, whatever time it is, it's exactly this time.
It's exactly 9:53 p.m.
Because he has keen mind and he can do that. He also goes, "It's over there," and points directly at where the sun would be.
Genius.
That's wild.
And then like he's like his hand even like moves like really slowly. Like but you get to the southern trade dock, and at no point do you see the intersection of spheres that you would expect to see if they had a crystal here. Once again, 3 buildings seems just the necessities for trading with sailors. A trade
I bet he was
house,
past that fuck
a
ass
dry dock,
bridge.
a tavern.
Let's go back to that bridge.
Was this one burnt to the ground, or is things
No.
intact still?
Everything is intact.
Okay. We should refresh on supplies. This is probably not the capital, or anything remotely close to it.
Oh, yes, you know
Yeah.
that much.
Okay, are we doing this again? Make a bunch of sleight of hand checks.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm going to give Bandit death glares.
what?
Not today.
If you say not
Fine,
today,
so
he's just
be it.
going to
Hey,
try to
it's
do it
alright.
before we leave tomorrow morning.
You
No,
guys are
I
at-
would just
I'm
do it
assuming
anyway.
You're buying supplies in the trade hall.
I would like to,
Ideally.
yes.
You're in the trade hall. You head into the trade hall. It's the same thing as before. There are merfolk here, but they seem to be consumed, or they are consumed. Not seem to be. They are consumed. You can see the void behind their eyes. And they have similar offerings that the other trade hall did, but this one has a mark for bead of nourishment. 2 gold.
Bead of nourishment.
Bead.
A
Or sorry,
bead of
yes,
nourishment.
that's
Yeah,
even that's a little
BAD.
pricey. We'll say, bead of nourishment. We'll say 50 silver.
Bead of nourishment.
That's nice. That's a good.
It's the only extra offer they have here.
Oh, we'll need that.
Bead of nourishment.
How many do they have?
I'm gonna
lot.
buy one.
You buy one. As you go to buy one, he goes, "Good choice. Sailors love buying these things. They come from a town on this across the crossing bridge."
That's
Not quite
confirmation at least.
He goes, "Not quite sure what they're made of," and he reaches into a box nearby and pulls out like a spongy sphere and hands it to you.
I'm just gonna hand him 50 silver. Thank you.
He takes it and drops it into a register.
Can I tell what it does?
Make me an Arcana check.
Okay. Ooh, I picked up this die when it was on a nat 1. That's probably not good luck. Yeah. 17.
It seems to be a very simple magic that's condensed biomatter into a small bead, enough that it would nourish you for a day if you were to eat it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get some of those.
How many do you buy? And
I'm
are
gonna
you trying to
get-
steal them?
No, I'm not. Clearly, it's not popular with the party.
No, it's really not.
I'll get 14 for 7 gold.
Every single time you buy one, he says the same thing that he told Nene. Those are quite popular with the sailors. They come from a town across the crossing bridge to the south. Not quite sure what they're made of. Squish, squish, drop.
Every time he says that, I'm gonna respond to the same way. Oh, those are these. Thanks for the information. I'm gonna
Nene
say that
is
all.
sitting there losing her
14
mind almost
times.
certainly. After like the third time, she's definitely just leaving. She's just gone.
Yeah.
Anybody else looking to buy anything?
I would, but I don't have any money in my inventory. So
Paladin
I can buy
moment.
you something.
As the person with probably the most gold in this party, I'm not buying anything.
How much gold do you have?
How much gold do you have?
Well, I got gold from the iron that I made the dude trade in our bastion, so I'm sitting at like 250 something.
Alright.
Valid.
that's more than one. I feel like Varden would normally try to barter for these beads, but he's too tired after the day of travel. So
I just
He
realized,
kind of
yeah,
needs to rest.
rolling dice over here just across my table to pass the time, and I'm like, that's probably just coming through my mic really, really wonderfully. Just,
Jared, is anyone here selling paint?
sure.
I intend to buy this time.
What colors did you already get?
Purple and black.
They were selling green, black, and purple at the other place.
Yeah.
that's why Bandit was so disappointed at the Eastern trading station. They had no paint.
They're selling black and purple again here, and then they're also selling kind of a whitish pink, very light pink.
No green here? Okay.
No
A
green.
rose pink, you
How
might
much is
say.
the whitish pink?
8 gold per bucket.
Alright, I'll buy an 8 gold bucket of whitish pink. For realsies.
Bandit has not started work on the figurehead because he's not at the boat. So to say, but Bandit has started work on his carving, guys, but it's not true.
Yeah, I have more to DM you about that because I forgot I had paint until recently.
You guys traverse back to the bridge after resting in the tavern.
Yes. I
Uh-huh.
would like to go to the bridge.
Exhaustion. Yay.
It goes away, and now you make 3
Ooh.
saves again.
It's funny, even with a +5, I only have a 50% chance to succeed.
Ooh.
Sucks.
Alright, alright.
We're making checks again.
Yep. Going back to
2
the bridge.
successes,
1
1
second.
fail.
3 successes.
Ooh.
2 successes, 1 fail.
3
Man,
fails.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I gotta roll the die. I gotta roll the die.
Not
Currently,
one
you
over
have
again.
you have what? 3 successes? Who has 3 successes?
I have 1
We
assistance.
long rested, right?
We
Yes,
did.
you long rested.
Cool.
1 assistance.
He's got his
from-
slash of geniuses.
I'm gonna burn them all right now.
Well, I can only use 1 per dice roll, so no, none would help. 2 failures, 1
All
success.
right. Who are you helping, Varden? You can
Currently a
either
kitty.
you can prevent a point of exhaustion altogether, or you can prevent whatever the 3 failure case is.
I think I'm going to prevent the 3 failure case.
All right.
Because
Both
I'm worried about what that
Funny.
means.
both Bandit and Leo will take a exhaustion point.
Okay.
I let Mr.
me.
Void.
I'll say you both get snatched up by kind of some vines hanging from some mushrooms that attempt to drag you up into the canopy to horrors unseen. And you struggle against them but can't break free, and then eventually Mene gets you down and Varden gets you down. The 2 of them combined. And Dante's trying to shoot arrows up into the canopy to kill whatever it is.
They're plant. It's a plant, right?
Yeah.
Can I shoot flaming arrows at it? Just like light my my arrows on
you're
fire?
just he's lighting mushrooms on fire up in the canopy above. And then
I'd
eventually
like to see him try. We're in a bog.
yeah, it's all actually you're right. He spends the whole time trying to get 1 arrow alight because it's really wet and everything's really moist. As I said earlier, you're like just from being here, your clothes begin to become moist and your skin is damp. So he's sitting there just like
My skin's fire.
yeah, it's not as bright as it usually is.
So I'm
You're
just
sitting there like-
steaming.
Yeah, you're sitting there trying to light an arrow, and then by the time Mene and Varden get both of them down, you get it lit. You're like, perfect. Oh,
I shoot it still.
let's see if you get it back. Where's my? There it is. My D2. You get it back. You managed to find it.
Right. So that was the first part. Now we got to go over the bridge for the second part and third part, probably.
You get to the bridge. You're at the bridge of crossing, similar to the other bridge. It angles upwards very steeply, and then kind of flattens off in the last 60 feet or so. And as you come up on that last 60 feet, and it flattens out, and Yolgrid's walking forward with you all. Highest perception is going to be Dante. Dante, you notice that the wall of dark at the end of the bridge is not moving away.
And make sure that Yolgrid's still with me?
Yep, he's
With
still
us?
walking forward. He's talking to Varden. He's distracted.
I look back at the wall
Has not
as
moved.
y'all would like take a step. I do that like a good 10 or 15 steps while we're all taking steps, and then I'll say something.
On the 13th step, you look back and there's a figure standing in front of the wall. Just kind of shrouded in void. And at this point, Dante's kind of but he kind of turns and looks forward on the bridge. And kind of stepping out from the wall, void healing away, is a familiar drow that you saw in the capital.
Oh shit.
And she speaks up. Paid a few visits to the towers, have you?
Yes.
Adventuring.
Pray tell, what of their history are you searching for?
What exactly has
Loot.
happened here?
What exactly has happened here is of far concern to you.
I don't see how it could be far concern. We're trying to lift the darkness. We need to know how it happened first to understand how to remove it.
Yes. Trying to lift the darkness. And you still have your part to play in the grand scheme.
If someone mentions the grand design one more time, I might throw something.
I just take a step away. I'm not sure who this drow woman is. I don't have any notes of a drow woman in the capital.
Yes, you do.
It's the Ascendant of Betrayal. Knowledge.
We met them? Okay.
Yeah, it's the bitch that killed the one guy.
It's the girl who killed Kelleror.
Yeah, that's his name. She was in my box.
Eh.
You definitely have notes about her.
The House of Hope, where you vortex warped me to see her parents.
Oh, the person that spawned in randomly with Kelleror
Yep.
and H whatever her name
Yes.
is? Okay.
Yep.
I thought you were talking
Hal-
about H whatever her name is.
Howard?
Nope.
Hallig, yeah. Okay.
Not Halleck.
No, you do recognize this not to be Hallig.
Yep.
You know that she would have immediately called you something else.
So true.
And you're talking about that Kappa. I thought you were thinking of the Glimmering City. Talking about Glimmering City.
I'm pretty sure Varden doesn't know who this person is, though.
Varden's
We
never
haven't
met
met
her.
him yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you visit the towers and attempt to clean up what you assume is their mess.
What?
Of what importance?
Of what importance do you mean? They clearly are linked to the going-ons of the coming of the darkness, or
I'm not
at least are
cleaning
playing
up-
some role.
I'm not cleaning
Indeed.
up anyone's
that.
mess. Doing this for selfish reasons.
They
That I
clearly have
can
more knowledge than us.
better understand. Selfish reasons would be more reasonable.
That, and I will make mention that they have pursued us on a couple of occasions. Better to know our
They
enemy
took
than not.
Ayosha.
The grand design requires I leave you be. But
I'm gonna throw a thing.
I stepped away.
Not at her. I'm just throwing it to the ground in fucking frustration.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said I would.
Just making sure you're not throwing me.
Mm-mm.
She throws Bandit over the
Throw Bandit
bridge.
to the ground
In
in
frustration,
frustration.
she just
That's crazy.
off the
the
bridge. Why me? You.
I take another step away after she actually throws something. Deuse has a problem with us looking around.
Perhaps I do.
Are you trying to go against the grand design?
Right, so what do you seek to find in the merfolk's lair?
Me personally, I'm looking for the Triton's capital.
Triton, merfolk, whatever this.
So you just don't even know the difference between Triton and Merfolk.
It takes you great offense, but doesn't
It's
see
more
anything.
of the void doesn't care for the difference.
I don't care what the void cares for.
And what's is it to you what we hope to find?
If only the grand design could get rid of Morgan. But that'd be asking too much.
It is of increasing importance of what you hope to find.
Sure as I'll just believe you at your word and tells you everything we plan to do and the name of our families and our addresses.
The void already
Mhm.
knows the names of some of your families.
That's great. Goods for the void. Forgive me if I'm not overflowing with trust for you.
I don't think she intends us to
You're
trust
not
her.
need to know. Maybe the void can answer your questions.
Well, I take it you won't heed my warning.
You just
What
If-
give us whatever
You
warning.
He's not
didn't
giving
give
us
a
a warning.
warning.
Provide us with a warning, we may heed it. Tell us we cannot go there. We will not listen to you.
I shall put it plainly then. You seek the capital. In the capital is something beyond your needs. Entering the capital will put you on a path that, pray tell, is not good for any of our outcomes.
Use overflowing with information too. What's is this path? What's is not good for our outcomes and why?
Yeah, does like everyone die? Does this
In a way.
bleed into the surface?
That is not information I will divulge with you. You'll either need to
Valid.
trust my warnings, or force me to take other measures.
No, I watched you kill Color.
Why is it always riddles with you type?
Riddles, I already
Vaguely.
gave you your information plainly. The warning
Vaguely.
you so seeked.
You said there's something in the capital that'll put us on a path that's not good for anything. We've got no information on what this path is. How do we avoid it? For all I know, walking
You
to the
avoid it
tavern's
by
gonna
not-
spawn to.
You avoid it by not going to the capital.
For now.
Well, that's fairly reductive now, isn't it?
Well, then where do you suggest we go?
Anywhere
yeah.
else?
Okay, that's a little too vague.
How's about you give us a lead on how to get rid of the darkness then?
I won't be doing.
It's great. We just
Well,
got so
what's
much
your-
to go on to avoid the capital. Vague's warning with no alternatives.
You want an alternative?
A reasonable alternative, not just don't go.
You spending a lot of time thinking, figuring out what you can and
Give
can't say
it
for whatever's
time.
reason.
Uh. mm, As you kind of really like notice, she spends a lot of time looking like she's in thought. You can
Yeah.
kind of see behind her as she's kind of turning left and right, and kind of seems to be almost listening. And you see that her entire, like the back portion of her body, her entire shadow almost is physically connected to the darkness behind her.
Ah,
And she seems like she's turning and seems to be almost listening.
Okay, so something is communicating to her somewhere. She's getting messages from the darkness. Try
Does
to tell
she-
us.
Does she look consumed?
No.
no.
No. Kind of figured she didn't, but you know.
Is more or less the opposite.
She kind of targets a glance in Leo's direction. Leo,
Yes.
at this point, you've seen my work so far. Surely you're starting to understand the truth.
To some extent, your truth. That doesn't
My
exactly.
truth is the truth. The void's truth.
Does use Morrigan?
It just looks at Bandit.
It's a
For
woman,
once- for
powerful
once even-
woman.
For once, even Dante looks down and he goes, "Really, man?" Like,
She's talking about truth. This is the second time we've seen truth.
for once,
Yeah.
Dante looks down and goes, "Bro, like even I, like."
I don't know.
They don't even look the same.
I don't know what Morrigan looks like. Oh, no, wait, did we
Yes,
see her
you
once?
do.
You guys
Oh, well,
you
okay,
had,
no,
like,
no,
a
it was an
full-on-
illusion. I don't know if that was really her or not.
It is.
Well, it wasn't really her, but I don't know if it was like she was looking differently for whatever reason, disguising her identity.
No, not how
The
she
sky self,
functions.
perhaps?
Still not how
I mean, if
she
you didn't want to be
functions.
found, why would you make your random illusion look exactly like you?
So that you don't. It's
Does
not
she
an
not want to be
illusion.
found? Does she care?
It's not an illusion.
Clearly, she's sending us illusions instead of the real her.
They're not
Whatever
illusions.
They're not illusions. I'm forgetting what they're called.
Avatar
They're
Whatever, mirrors.
They're simulacrums.
Mirrors.
simulacrums.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are
they
they solemn?
literally just represent her.
Okay.
Some of them may be solemn.
That is how I
Sad
remember
robots.
simulacrums.
Some of them may be sad robots.
Solemn
Sad
simulacrum.
boys.
And get you a land.
True.
I guess.
As she continues kind of listening, she gives one last statement. And she goes, "Your path is set in a desirable manner at the moment, and making your way to the capital will make it less so."
In what way?
She can't divulge that. We
And-
went through this circle at least 4 times now.
Sure, but if
And
if
if
it
We
you're
was
are
going
good
to
need to
go
reason,
know. We are not
I-
need to know.
I would like to know.
I know we would like to know, but we are not need to know. Therefore, we are not getting that info.
my
Just like
entire
we aren't giving
reason
her
for
info.
being here is to get to the capital to learn how to remove this darkness. Not going there.
the
Makes no
knowledge of how to
sense.
remove it isn't there.
That's not going to be there.
Oh.
Then where is
Is
it?
that what you wish to hear?
Sure. If it's not there, I'll go where I need to go.
It's not in a route.
You said it's not in a rot?
He
Is
asked
it
if it's
not
not
in a route?
Damn it! I
I'm
throw another
implying that it
shoe.
is.
Iraq.
I'm implying that it
Both your
is.
shoes.
Yep.
I hope it wasn't over the bridge. Else you're gonna have a
No,
fun
it's
time in
just
the next
on the
spot.
ground. On the bridge next to me.
I'm gonna float the shoes back over at you.
Okay. That's where I need to go.
Pray tell, I have one last question before I leave you with a choice of whether or not you cross this bridge. What is your
Didn't we
end
just
goal?
cross under?
No, you haven't. You're on the bridge. She's standing between you
Oh.
and exiting. What is your end goal? What do you hope to achieve? Obviously, you've made note of removing the darkness, as you've put it. But what does that do for society?
Well, currently, I think our end goal is getting to the other side of this bridge.
Don't I? Does she need
I
the
see
darkness?
he's the witty one.
Uh-huh.
My end
preference.
goal is just to learn as much as I can learn. He's a curious fellow.
I would to return the light.
My
to the
goal
light
is
of the
to
sea.
prevent another being trying to go beyond their capabilities.
And you,
I'm being
Leo?
mostly truthful with my end goal,
Me.
I guess. So I don't know if she
Well.
can detect any amount of dishonesty. Mostly
I have many
truthful.
goals.
What is your
Bringing peace to the
utmost?
Underdark. Bringing peace to the Underdark is one. And I would say the most currently.
Well, sounds like
Is that the truth?
it sounds like 3 of us are alive.
Wish 3.
Oh,
You wish for
obviously, it's
knowledge.
me.
The void has the knowledge you seek. You just
No,
need to
that's
accept
what you
it.
meant.
Leo, you wish for peace. People would be at if not at peace, what else are they consumed in?
Peace is not freedom.
Soulless.
And you seek to prevent those from ascending. They cannot ascend if they are in their best state.
I don't think the consumed are in the best state. And normal humanoids that are not as old as time itself are going to be doing that.
Well, I've given you my warning, and we've had our discussion. I do hope you'll come to understand truth. And she walks back into the void behind her.
What a fucking chink of bitch. But not
I
her.
stepped away. I stepped away.
I don't know. how
I
we
pull
plan
a
on
single
dealing with
piece
that one.
of cloth out and I go,
My mask.
I'll pick
The
it back
mask
up.
that I made you. Well, so what an arousing not arousing. What's arousing speech?
I don't know what the truth is. But I
The
don't think
truth.
it's that.
To say their truth is the truth.
That's a
Certainly
bold
a
claim.
truth. One of the many truths. They
Even
were
if she's
clearly
telling the
betrayed.
I don't much
Betrayed by
care
these
as a follower.
individuals.
Are we going or not?
I'm more than willing
Is
to
the
stick
wall of
around.
darkness still there? Or did it leave with her?
It's fluctuated a bit, but you cannot see past the end of the bridge over to the shore yet. I say shore, but the cliffside.
What is Yolgrid looking for?
Yogurt's just dumbfounded at this point. He's like looks at the rest of y'all. Surely we won't listen to her. You saw she's literally cloaked in
And
the
I want to
void.
go against that. I
She
watched
said
her
that she's
kill
not to interfere
Kellamore
with
with
us.
her 2 fucking hands.
He clearly
There's
But
less
she
doesn't want
exciting
said
to.
she
ways to
can't
die.
interfere with us, so surely.
According to whatever grand design.
Purple outside.
Clearly
It may
we're
very well
important to
be.
her in some way.
Some regard.
Well, there's less exciting ways to die, so I'd rather be taken out of this world by having to rip my head off than I would drowning in a bog.
I think we are probably better off going where she said. To rot.
Your plan is to follow her suggestion.
To a degree.
Okay.
Yes.
You got
I'm
one
not
for it?
entirely
Mine
sure
was
how we
a
managed
I
to
will
get down.
I will stay away for now. that was my goal.
Bless you. Oh my
You
goodness
can't
gracious.
keep me away forever.
I'm like, Varden is
Varn's
practically
so
vibrating
close.
with a need to go forward. He can tell, like, she's
I-
clearly, basically outright said the capital's right there.
All right. Well, if
right,
you
but
walk
she
forward
also
with enough gusto, I'll
just
follow.
say the knowledge is not there.
She did, but she didn't say where to go.
She also said
And
that
who
Did
are
not tell
we
you
to
where to go.
I'm
trust
gonna
her
take a
for her
wild
word?
fucking
any
guess.
knowledge.
Who are we to trust what she says, and who is she to be trustworthy?
While that's a valid point, I'm still not going against it right now.
Why?
I watched her very easily kill a man who
But
is
she
much
clearly
more
has no
powerful than
interest in
us.
killing us.
I think
There's
if she
not
wanted
any
to
interest
stop
in
us for
killing
whatever
us.
reason, it would simply be easier to just kill us than to try to persuade us vaguely.
She
Often
said that she
throughout.
can't kill us.
She's not allowed.
So, I
Not
think
I'm
something
not
she can
exactly
do.
worried about her.
death by Shadow Witch Lady is off the table for now. So I think
She
if that was your only
benefits
concern with the capital,
from us not going to the capital. She said it's in our interests to not go there.
so it's allegedly beneficial to us. But
Allegedly.
whether you believe it or not.
We also haven't the slightest idea where the capital is still.
It's somewhere
We know
past
of
that wall.
this.
If she's specifically trying
Area.
to stop us from going in this direction, it must be in this direction.
Cause you want to see the eldritch horrors of whatever the fuck is in there.
I mean, I prefer there not to be eldritch horrors, but if there
He's like,
are,
I'm
then I will
really
face
hoping
them.
it's just my people.
The capital.
Based off
no.
of how she mentioned what's in there.
All she
I
said
doubt
is
that's
that
just the
the
case.
knowledge of going there isn't of of achieving what we want isn't there, and I still don't know if I trust her. In that,
I don't think she was
statement.
alluding to any horrors in the capital, just that it would
She
take
wasn't
us down a
alluding to
route.
horror. Just that. It would
I think
take us
also
down
she was insinuating there was knowledge there to be gained, hence the path or
just
whatever.
just not the knowledge that we're currently seeking, or at least not all.
Not the knowledge that
Allegedly.
they want us to get.
Correct.
Allegedly.
Martin sounds like he's talking about like big corp. He's like
Big pharma.
Big Shadow.
Oh no.
Big Shadow doesn't
Shadow
want you to
doesn't
go to
want
the
us to know
capital.
what's in the capital.
I mean,
Big Void
actually,
doesn't
though,
want us in the capital.
Big Shadow can. I can agree with Big Shadow for now. I will go back.
We made
Chad,
this
if you wanna
corporate.
know
I'm
more-
going
Bet
to
on
the
that.
Shadow.
Chat, if you want to know more about Big Shadow, look up shadow inflation on Google, and
Jesus
you'll find
Christ.
more
How it
about
spreads.
Oh,
Big
no.
I
Shadow.
hate you.
why would
Just
you
look
say
up
that?
Sonic X Shadow, man. There you go.
No, please.
So the Shadow is spread throughout the Underdark. Look
And
up
for
the
anyone
Shadow.
who needs mental health help after that, go to our non-sponsor BetterHelp.
Don't use BetterHelp. Don't fucking use BetterHelp.
We're gonna kill Tyler.
Use BetterHelp.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, find help.
And then
Not
if you need to buy
BetterHelp.
any, then if you need to buy any,
You go to
goods help
Ancestry.com too.
then if you need to buy any goods to help you overcome the grief after what you've learned about the shadow, you can use honey. To
Stop. I
Or
hate you.
Just go to your local liquor store and buy the biggest bottle of vodka they have.
and finally, if you want to partake in the shadows, try Raid Shadow Legends.
And this is where we're gonna end today's session.
I.
Oh god.
So
Hey, can we make this Yoga's assignment to watch the VOD and then make a decision?
no.
Well,
What
how
we do
split
is,
are we?
is
We haven't heard from Dante at all.
Live
yeah, what
poll,
we
live
do
poll.
is we're gonna do a live poll, but we have to get Yolred's input.
Well,
Mm.
if Yulgr to be a tiebreaker, we need his input.
Dante has remained.
Oh yeah, let's vote first
Well,
and see if he'll
Yogrid
make a tie
cannot be a
or.
tiebreaker. Yogrid is, unless somebody abstains.
Actually, you're right.
But-
I know what Yogred's gonna vote. Yogred's gonna vote that y'all ignore what the Void is telling you to do and stay on your current path because clearly the
True.
Void doesn't want that. That's what Yogred will vote for. So Yogred says we cross this bridge.
You can vote in
Our
Yulgr's
stance has
place.
been made very clear.
So
No, we need
I
the
mean, the wall of darkness is right there still, right? Like,
no.
I'm not walking
No, it
it
can
gave
be moving
way.
back.
It gave way, but you
Okay.
can't see beyond. You still can't see past the
Right. We still can't
Edge
see
of
the
the
land
bridge?
yet.
the land.
gotcha. Okay.
We're as far as we know, it could be a desolate landscape.
Jared, are you making
Which,
a poll? or
hey,
should
if
I
we
make
see
a poll?
that,
We're not
let's
doing a
vote
live-
first.
We're gonna vote. We're not doing a live poll. I already have Yogred's input. We know Varden's
Oh,
input.
okay.
It comes down to what you four vote. It could be
I-
a tie.
All right, I say no. We listen to her.
2 yes, 1 no.
I don't
Yep.
like listening to her is the thing.
3 yes, 1 no.
Dante's like, out of spite, I don't want to listen to her. Dante doesn't like to be told what to do. That's definitely what it is.
Does Leo have an
He's
opinion?
got me.
Leo will be. That's a great question. Will Leo listen to this individual?
would he
Overall,
would he listen and would he fight the party if the rest of the party decides they want to go?
Oh, hello, Void. Hello. It just emerged from the black.
Oh, Void.
A void just spawned from under your bed.
I got the void and ice purdies.
Aww.
Leo will listen.
Oh.
3
Will
yes,
attempt to
2
listen.
no.
Yes, to
Bandit.
comes to
Bandit has the
Bandit.
deciding vote. Do we break
Bandit
out
is
into
a
melee
follower,
on
not
the
a leader.
bridge?
He goes where
or-
others go.
Well, 3 of the other rest of the party have already voted one way. 2
Oh,
have
and
voted
Yogurt's
another.
definitely doing that thing again where he's going, I have the crystal. I am the final decider of this council.
There's already a
Mhm.
majority, so we're going.
I would drag you.
So we're going in.
Yeah.
If this
doesn't
ends up
necessarily mean that we go
fucking
to the
us
capital.
over,
It does
I'm
not
going to
necessarily
hate
mean
you
we go to
all.
the capital.
Hmm.
Hey, I mean, I'll accept that, but Varden
You
is
all
very
begin.
intent on going.
Crossing the bridge.
You all begin crossing the bridge. You get to the point where you can begin to see the shore, and there's kind of an after image of the void there where she had walked in, and the image is looking forward, and it goes, well, I'm not supposed to kill you, but I can at least slow you down. And she kind of moves her hands forward, and three kind of almost she seems to be pulling strings out of the void, as if she's almost crafting stuff from its existence. And two kind of globular structures kind of like slog forth onto the bridge, and then three kind of winged creatures of darkness kind of step out around this like after image. And then she goes, best I can do. And it kind of fades backwards into the dark, and your sphere is as normal as it can be.
Yes, she's clearly got our best intentions in mind.
And that's where we'll leave it off. We'll roll initiative at the start of next session, as she has created 5 new to you all. The first time
We
you are
called her
seeing
bluff. That's on y'all.
new to you
I-
all.
Okay, high and mighty. High and mighty. Go ahead.
New
be
to
fair,
you
that was a
all.
vote of
She
applause.
creates 5 creatures of the void and leaves
You said
them with
3.
you. 2 blobs and 3 winged
Oh, 2
demon
blobs.
creatures.
3. These are different things.
2 different types of creatures. And that's where we'll leave it.
Times like these, I
Jeez.
wish I was an ASMR so I could get flying once per short rest or once per long rest.
Hey, that'd be me.
True, those are
It probably will pop.
True.
She's so fucking pissed.
I don't
will say,
trust
Mene-
random shadow.
Mene
lady.
said y'all called her bluff, saying to me, I kind of took that as like a good job, guys. I was scared of her giving us repercussions.
That's not what I
that's
was.
what she did.
Yeah, Mene's
not as
proud of
bad
us,
as-
actually.
Not exactly. I mean, she's very she's obviously stated she can't kill us. So this is she said the best I can do is slow you down.
Mene is
Right.
proud of us and loves us all
Not an
unconditionally.
attempt to kill us.
Everyone's
Yeah.
respect went down.
We'll
Not
see.
enough to kill us.
Everyone but Leo's.
We'll see you guys next time as Leo somehow continues to become the most trusted member of the party. Which surely will
No.
become a problem later.
No.
No.